Oh, oh no.
We AmiBros, baby. We here, episode 15, episode
Quince.
Quince. You know what I'm saying? Episode Quince. That's the one word I can't say. But episode Quince, we here. I go by the name of EG, man. I know the both of the hosts. I'm not eating this time, so I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got my way better co-host eating the people over there.
It's a fact. Everybody know by now. I switched the roles. I took EG's spot. I was starving tonight. But if you don't know my name by now, Troy Way Better. You should know not to say the Way Better before the Troy.
I got my co-host right there, who's just there. Non-special, just.
You just here so you don't
never
get
late for dinner.
You know why you here.
Yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You've been late lately, so we can't even say you've never been late for dinner. You've been late for dinner lately. You've been late for dinner and early for breakfast.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Ooh. We back. That whiskey be whiskeying. Listen, man. We took a little time off, but we back like a spine. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell nobody, but that fast it's like week 7 in the NFL. Crazy how time fly. But it's week 7. You know what I'm saying? It's week 7, fellas. That fast. The NFL, time flying in the NFL like spirit. This shit mad rocky and expensive and mad hidden fees and trash. But yo, episode 7, week 7, we're gonna get straight into it.
Never get an endorsement from Spirit, bro.
I don't think we want an endorsement from Spirit.
I don't want nothing with Spirit. I'm
Yo,
good.
bro, but they still owe me and Laura a refund, man.
Man, listen, when you go to Spirit, you turn into a spirit. That's bad airline. But yo, listen, man, we're gonna jump straight into it. Week 7, a lot has happened in the NFL. We almost at the halfway mark. Mr. Way Better himself. We're gonna just go straight to New England. What is your thoughts on New England, the state of New England right now? Bill Belichick, mac and cheese. You got all them heads over there. How you feeling about New England?
All right, hold on. Let me put the chino away because I mean, my Pats, man. We all know how excited we all was football season start. We in week 7 now. It's almost over. So we already know we already know what our teams are about now. You know what I'm saying? We already know what we're working with. I feel like it's just not the usual Pats, man. It's just not the usual Pats. We mac and cheese has been lights out. He's been more than I could have ever hoped for a rookie quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Just Tom Brady light is what I call him. TB light is what he looks like to me. He's been fantastic. You know what I'm saying? So I put nothing on Mac. We're 2-4 right now. We're 2-4. We could easily be 5-1. This is a 5-1 team right now. That's 2-4. Just mistakes after mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. We got the fumble. We got the fumble against the Dolphins in the red zone. We got the Nick Folk hitting the fucking goalpost against the Bucks. We should have beat Tom Brady in the Bucks. We got just against Dallas, the defense couldn't get off the field, make 2 stops on 4th and 4 and 3rd and 25, and we win the game and we couldn't beat Dallas. So it easily could have been 5-1 with 2-4, but
I
don't know. It's getting to the point where it's like, you know what I'm saying, the season, we getting to almost the halfway point of the season. 2-4 season's not over, you know what I'm saying? We can flip it around. We got the Jets this week. That should be an easy win. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it gets to a point where if the mistakes can't be fixed, it's just looking like another wash. And I'm not putting it all on the players because Belichick has been making a lot of questionable decisions this season. Josh McDaniels is very questionable with his play calling this year. You know, so I'm putting a lot of it on the coaches more than I'm putting it on the players. For instance, this past Sunday against Dallas, we stopped. Dak gets stripped at the goal line. We get the stop. We get the ball back, up 14-10. Minute 30 left in the first half. We run the ball. We run the clock out. Go into halftime instead of trying to attack, be aggressive, get points before the half. You know what I'm saying? Against that Dallas team, it was a dumb move. You know what I'm saying? It was a very dumb decision to not try to be aggressive and get more points when it's going to be a shootout. You know what I'm saying?
Mac Jones just throwing that high 71% though. He's
Say that
he's
again.
not airing it out, but he's throwing that 71% completion percent rating. Like he's very
Exactly, and
accurate,
that's why,
and
and
he
that's
hits the ball where
why,
it need to be.
and that's why I said it goes on Josh McDaniels as well. He's not allowing Mac to. He's not opening up the playbook for Mac
Yeah,
more.
he's
Mac has already
dirty.
showed that he can
McDaniel, yeah,
handle. He can. He
Josh
showed that
McDaniel's
he can
dirty. He need to
handle.
pack him up. He need to pack him up. Josh McDaniels is trash.
Yeah, that's
He
a
tries
fact.
to do the same. His system only works with
Yeah,
Tom Brady.
yeah, and
It only
these
worked with
little
Tom Brady. It didn't work
gadget
in
these little
Denver.
gadget trick plays every
Yeah.
night, like it's retarded. Like this is dumb. It's really dumb. So I'm ready for a change. I welcome a change if we switch up the offensive coordinator position.
I will
Like,
say though, like
welcome.
I like mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? I like that he's getting his feet wet. He's very accurate. The anticipation is fire. Like it's
And
all the
he's
money I
here.
spent in free agency.
He got the
That's what
mental.
I'm saying. Yeah.
He threw a pick six to Tavon Diggs, came back the very next play
Mm-hmm.
and threw right at Diggs and threw a touchdown.
Trayvon, yep, yeah.
For
Trayvon
56
Diggs, like
yards. Like
from
he's just
the
he has
outside
that
looking, it looks
mental. You
like
know what I'm
he's
saying?
having a phenomenal season, Trayvon Diggs. But he remind me of like y'all when y'all had Kyle Arrington and he had like 9 picks that year.
Yeah,
Trayvon
yeah,
Diggs get burned a lot. He gave up a lot of
yes,
yards, a
yeah,
lot of touchdowns.
yeah.
He's
And that's
just in the
exactly
right
what
spot at
happened.
the right time, and he has great hands. That's what it is. He has great
He used
hands
to
to
be
get
a
them
receiver.
picks, but
He used to be a
yeah,
receiver.
yeah,
That's
like
why,
his brother, yeah. But he has great hands and shit, and he, you know what I'm saying, he breaks on the ball and that, but he gets burned a lot. He gets hit with a lot of double moves and all that. I still think his best
and that's
game was
exactly
week
what he
1.
got beat with. He caught the pick six, and then the very next play got beat on a double move, just like you said.
Yep. Could be setting him up.
Beat him.
You
But
think
like
Bill
I said,
deserved to be on a hot seat after this?
What?
Think Bill deserved to be on a hot seat after this? A little sizzle. You know when you cut the stove and I'm
like I said, I seen comments like that. I see comments. I be on the the forum, whatever the
you be on the
packs
bleach.
report, and I see stupid takes like that all the time. Like I said, Bill could go 0-16 for the next 15 years, and he still deserves to be in the position he is because of everything he's done for this franchise. So,
Mr. Never Late for Dinner.
You feel me?
Mr. Never Late for Dinner.
Wake up.
Please be on time for this discussion about the Eagles. Please be on time for the discussion about the Eagles. Take it away, bro. What's your take it away, man. Take it away. What's your thoughts on the Eagles right now? The state of the Philadelphia Eagles.
I mean, it's to me, it just feels like the same story every fucking year. I
My
mean,
fault to
ever
cut you off,
since
bro. Real quick, before we get into their ass. Shout out to Zach Ertz, man. Zach Ertz, we love you. We appreciate you. One of my favorite Eagles ever. I'm glad we put you in
win
a
a Super
great
Bowl.
situation.
Go win a
Yeah,
Super
the
Bowl out in
walk, the
Arizona,
game winning
baby.
touchdown.
They said he was washed.
Touchdown.
They tried to say he was washed.
They tried to say he was washed, but he was in holy water. You feel me? He wasn't washed. He was rising out of holy water. I'm glad we sent you to a contender, baby. You know what I'm saying? Go get that ring or whatever. Go have fun in Arizona.
Yeah, go
you
be
can
great,
send it
man.
back to retire.
Go be great.
All that. We love you, bro. Shout out to Julie Ertz, another champion. All that. Please get back to getting in these
I'm buying his
ass,
jersey this week. I'm framing it. I'm framing it, yo.
Yeah.
Congrats on the story.
I'm about to do that too.
Yeah, congrats on the story career here. You if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have won the Super Bowl. You had the only touchdown the only scoring touchdown, the throwing touchdown, during the Super Bowl. So I do appreciate that.
It was
No.
40, like 42 points.
You also got help from the refs when Corey Clement put the touchdown that wasn't a touchdown. That was
all right,
that
but
was a very fine touchdown with a very
we're not
amazing throw. That was the best throw of the
was
Super Bowl. That's not talked about. That throw was amazing. Big Foles floated over the top inbounds, and it was inbounds. But please carry on. Please ignore the losers, and please carry on about this bum ass team.
I just feel like ever since we won the Super Bowl, it's the same story every year. The O line gets hurt. We've been mixing and matching O line. I think we have the highest mixed match O
That's a
line
fact.
in history for like the past 3
It
years.
was 16 combination in 17 weeks, 17 game. Or yeah, 16. No, 16 games last year. So
Yeah.
16 combinations in 16 games.
Yeah, 60. Yeah,
Pat starting O line is gone this year.
we're not talking about the past
We
anymore.
had
But anyways,
16. We had 16 or 15 different combinations of O linemen in 16 games last year, which is crazy.
So I mean, even if you want to go further, I mean, you could say in the past 22 games, because I mean, this is an extension from last year. We've been
Oh yeah.
with
Week
this
3,
year.
by week 3, we lost 3 linemen.
Yeah. So I think it's when if we could have a healthy offensive line, we could be a really good team. But then you look at stuff that help out Jalen Hurts, like the running game that they don't do. The quarterback should not have more rushing attempts than a running back. Period. Period on any team. I don't care if you're the Ravens and you have Lamar Jackson back there. The running back should not have less carries than a quarterback. That's just ridiculous. Secondly, a lot of I was on the bandwagon a little bit too, but I'm gonna like dial it back. But a lot of the flack that Jalen Hurts is getting is it some of it is deserved, but some of it isn't deserved. When you look at it, you have to really look at it from a microcosm of the fact that he's technically still a rookie. Like, yes, this is his second year, but he's still a rookie. He's still learning. He's still learning NFL offense. He's still learning how to run an NFL offense. He's still trying to read defenses. He's flashed a lot of good, and then he's flashed a lot of bad. You have to take the good with the bad, especially with young quarterbacks, and he's gonna grow. But you can't just pull him out. You can't, oh, let's just try him out for this year. No, like in order to get a good evaluation of a quarterback, you need at least 2 years. You need at least 2 years to
Can I
see what
can I
they
jump
have,
in right there?
especially
Can
with
I
the
can
new
I put my two
system.
cents in on that? Can I put my two
Go
cents
ahead.
in on it?
Hmm.
Being an outsider, because I'm gonna jump in on that because I feel like if anything, the Eagles are doing the complete opposite of what you just said. Because like I said, I think I was talking to EG about this the other day, where on the broadcast they were saying well, I forgot what commentator it was said that the Eagles have completely been 180 from what a lot of people thought they would be from the preseason, like a run
Hmm.
first, pounded down your throat team, and now it's just like two carries a game and Jalen Hurts throwing the football all over the place. That was
Jesus
unexpected.
Christ.
So I feel like they're letting Jalen Hurts be Jalen Hurts. Like he's throwing the football more than a lot of people would like Jalen Hurts to be throwing the football
I'm not
because
even
he's
saying
not as
about.
accurate as
I'm not saying about the throwing. What I'm saying is when a quarterback, especially a young quarterback, when they're struggling, it's easy to lean on the running game. Like the running game will open up a lot more. It'll help them read more things. These RPOs that they've installed into this offense, it's it's giving him a sense of flight because anytime the pocket breaks down, he's immediately trying to take off. He's not even looking downfield. He's not looking to see who's running, who's crossing a pattern. He's looking to get upfield and he's breaking the pocket before the pocket even is fully collapsed.
Bro, my thing
Like
is to jump in
sidestep
on
to
a
the
running game like this shit. I don't even understand. Like I
there
understand
is
we
no
want
running.
to see we trying to see what we have in Jalen Hurts because he really got a 1 year evaluation. You feel
Right.
me? But these dumbasses, this will get me mad, bro. Because if I notice, these niggas with experience should notice. You can do both. Miles Sanders could get 15 carries and you can still throw 25 times. Like they keep you want to
he
see
could
what you
get
got in
15
Jalen Hurts,
carries. He
bro.
could throw 30 times,
We played
35.
we played the Bucks. Tom Brady is the GOAT, best quarterback of all time ever, maybe the best player ever. They
Mm-hmm.
still running the fucking ball 20 times with Fournette, with Tom Brady, the best quarterback ever. We played
Mm-hmm.
the Chiefs. This nigga Clyde Edward-Helaire ran the ball, whatever he ran, over 100 yards.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best quarterback in the league right now, according to the NFL. Why the hell are we running the ball once a half or three times in a game? Like this shit is like
I don't, you know
nah.
what?
Like
I think it's a
Sirianni needs
like
to be
a
packed up.
I think it's an analytic type thing. I think maybe he
I
thinks that,
don't
like you
even know
said,
what
you
the
playing the
math.
Chiefs, you playing the Bucks. We can't run the ball. To be able to keep up with them, we can't run the ball. Let's just throw the
That
ball
but
70
that
See, that's
times
opposite
and
but
try
because
to.
but
that's
that's
how
That
you
that's
doesn't
but
make
the way
sense,
you
that's
the
but
way you
it
slow
seems
down
like
a
that's
high
the
power
only logical
offense.
thing.
But if you can't, we
but
don't have
how
a
do you
shootout. We
how
have our three receivers are one rookie and two second-year players. You feel me? The only way you
Right.
slow down a high-powered offense, if you can't match them, is run the ball and keep them off the field. That's
That's a
how. You,
fact.
this is
That's a fact.
run out the
this is
clock?
simple shit. Like I don't.
That's a fact.
These are. This is simple. I don't understand. It's
And I
so
told you, like
simple.
at this point, because I
They
saw the
piss me
box score
off,
and
bro.
I saw the box score and I saw Miles Sanders with 3 carries, and I said, nah, that can't be
It's
real. Ran the
crazy.
ball. They ran the
Three
ball three
carries.
times the whole
Yo,
game.
bro.
Like, no, that doesn't
Three
make sense. Like,
carries, and his
no,
first carry was
no,
for
the
24
team as a
yards,
whole ran the ball like 3 times the whole game. I was like, nah, that can't be. Nah, that's not a real
bro. And he
statistic.
breaks off a tackle. I mean, he break off a run. He first carry 24 yards, second carry 12 yards, third carry no hot psych is a play action. We back to throwing it again. He'd be like, well, I ran RPOs, and Jalen just didn't run the fucking run a running play. Fuck
Yeah, run a
RPOs. Use
design
our
run.
O line,
Run a
bro. Like our
design
O
run.
line. Use our O line. Get them
You
involved.
see,
Our
you
O line
see, you see how
struggling.
Kelsey was up the field on that run against the
Yeah,
Bucks. He was
that
up
boy
the
Kelsey was
field
a linebacker, bro.
blocking. He was in the
Bro, that's
second
how.
level.
But that's how
Like,
linemen are. Like
bro,
Landon Dickinson
run
has been
run
playing
the
like a bum.
ball.
Get him in his space. Let them run upfield. Let them go hit somebody and get in the game. Nobody want to sit there and pass protect all game. Get the linemen. We struggling up front because we mixing and matching. Get some running players. Let them run and pancake some. Let them put a hat on a hat. Let them hit somebody. Then you depend on who we depend on. You're not even playing 12 personnel. You're not even feeding Dallas Goedert. You feeding Zach Ertz sometimes. That's if Jalen makes the fucking throw because he be overthrowing and he played just like he playing Madden. Like Madden all of a sudden turned into the realest game ever. The way he be missing throws. Devontae Smith, you cool, but he be getting double teamed sometimes now. We be playing Jalen Rager over Quez Watkins. With Quez Watkins, I mean, I understand why we do it because he was a first rounder, so we trying to see as much like we have in him. But this shit, man, yo, he need to pack these coaches up. This nigga Jonathan Gannon, he want to play zone all the time, soft zone, and let whatever do whatever.
I don't
Like
like the
pack him
soft
up,
zone because
pack
at the end of the
pack
day,
Sirianni up, pack
like
Howie up,
all
like
right,
package.
you don't want the ball to go down the field, so you play in a soft zone and play off coverage, but you're giving up so many yards underneath. So all they got to do is literally march up the fucking field. Like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I mean
And
the
then on top
logic
of
to
that,
it makes sense because the logic is like
you don't want them
if
to
we
get
give you a
burned. I
12
get
play,
it.
if we give you a 12-play drive, we expecting you to be perfect all 12 plays. Like you mess up one time, it's clipped for you or something. We want you to be perfect every single time. But if they're perfect every single time, why the hell you don't switch it? Like his adjustments is trash. I'm not gonna say his adjustments is trash because he adjusted in the Panthers and he adjusted with the Bucks. So I'm not even gonna say his adjustments is trash. But he just played man, which was obvious. He mixed it up. He played man sometimes, and he did. We have mostly man corners. Eagles, man,
Yeah,
they need to
I
get
don't
packed up.
understand. I don't mind. I don't. But my thing is, why don't they play a combo coverage? You have better you have better cornerbacks that are suited for man. With Avante moving into the slot, Slay on the outside. Let Slay do what he wants to do. Let him shadow. If he wants to follow a receiver, let him do that. That's what Slay wants to do.
Bro,
And then on top of that, when it comes to
Tyreek
the
Hill
defensive
smoked
line,
us.
stop moving Cox around. Cox, he said it in the interview. Fletcher
Yo.
Cox. Oh my God, come on, man. Fletcher Cox said in the interview that he much
He
rather the
had
three
man, yeah,
technique, but he keeps being asked to do a four technique or go outside, and he's like it kind of messes up my momentum, and that's why you
yeah,
haven't
but
been
he
seeing
was
me up
copping a
in the
plea too
field.
because Fletcher Cox it showed it on film. That nigga was playing lazy. Even when he get doubled,
Mm,
he gives up on the double teams. He been playing. Javon Hargrave has been the best defensive tackle in football right now. He's
mm.
been getting double teams a lot too, and he gets through it. Aaron, like Fletcher Cox, but lately he's not playing up to his contract, and I would not be that surprised if we shipped him in the next couple of weeks. It wouldn't surprise me at all. He's not living up to his contract. We in a stage now. The whole win now shit is slowly fading out, and then it's
Mm.
going to carry over to next year because we have there's no good quarterback. Spencer Radler got benched or whatever the hell he just did. Sam Howell maybe, but
Sam Howell was just
all these top tier quarterbacks is dirt now. So it's like everybody's projects. So it's really gonna be us trading for like Russell Wilson or maybe Deshaun Watson if he's not locked up or if he accepts to come to Philly. So it's gonna be interesting. All this shit gonna carry over to next year. How are we gonna get another year to redeem himself because of our top 10,
I don't think
three
so.
top
I
10
don't.
draft picks and all that?
This is something that me and you both disagree with. I don't think he's gonna get another year. If this is a contract year for him, he did okay with everything, but
Oh no, he definitely will.
I
I
don't
can
think he's
almost
gonna get
guarantee
another
he will.
year.
Just because of the capital he put in the draft, he gonna be like, yo, give me 1 year to get this right. He gonna get at least one more year. Especially if Sirianni did.
Unless he does what Dallas did and load up on defense in the first couple of rounds, I'd get rid of him. I don't want him.
Yeah,
Load up on
my whole
defense.
thing is I'm
We need
sure
linebackers
last year that
and
was what he was telling. That's what he was telling Jeffrey. Like, yo, give me 1 more year. Because as long as they're not getting rid of Howie and not getting rid of Sirianni, they're not gonna get rid of both of them. They'll get rid of Sirianni before Howie. Howie is it's all he's gonna be there again next year. It's gonna be the same one. We're gonna be here next year on the same podcast, week 7, talking about how these
sound like
niggas
a
is
Giants
bums.
fan. That sound like
How
Giants
these niggas
fans.
is bums. That's what we turning into.
Next year. That's what NY stand for. Next year.
Bro, that's what we
Anyway,
turning into, bro. We still
I think
turning
we
into
all
that, but
disappointed with the way the season is going right now.
so who has
But
been your surprise team? Who's your
right,
surprise team?
Yeah, let me go first. Is
Yeah.
I would say the Cardinals. Like I
I think
expected the
I
Cardinals to
think
do their thing. I expect them to do their thing. I'm a big believer in Kyler Murray. I liked him since college. All that. I love how they built around him. Put D Hop, Zach Ertz now. They got Christian Turk, my sleeper, Rondell Moore. They got Chase Edmonds in the backfield
so
and James
AJ Green.
Conner and AJ Green. Bum ass, he a little washed up, but he still get the job done on certain catches. JJ Watt, Chandler Jones. You know what I'm saying? They put some pieces together, and that boy Kyler Murray is cooking. I
Yeah.
expect them to go undefeated because of the division they in. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
granted, Russ injury helps a little bit with them too, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect them to be the only undefeated team in the NFL. Like them boys it's look like the greatest show on turf when you watch them. Kyler
Yeah.
Murray looking like an MVP candidate right now. No
How about
cap.
you,
That's
Troy?
that's a fact. I think yeah. Surprise team, definitely the Cardinals. Um, Kyler definitely MVP. And it's crazy how these second year players, right up there with Justin Herbert, even though he
Mhm.
dropped the ball a
That's
little
my
bit last
guy.
weekend. Yeah,
That's my
he dropped the
guy.
ball a little bit last weekend against the Ravens. But um, it's crazy how these second year quarterbacks, like from rookie year to second year, they just instant MVPs. That's crazy.
Well,
Like Lamar
Kyler
won
3 years
MVP
in.
his
This is
second
third
year.
year.
Pat won his MVP in his second year, and
Mm-hmm.
Kyler looks like he's gonna win. This Kyler second
Yeah.
or third year?
Nah,
This is
third
his
for
third
Kyler.
year. This is
Third
third
year,
year.
right? Still, these
And I
quarterbacks
called it. I said
they
Arizona needs
develop.
about they need 2 or 3 more years before they're able to really compete. And look at them, year
Right.
three, year three with Kyler, and
But
they
remember,
competing.
Kyler too,
But
man. The coach, remember the coach?
my
They had
true,
the first round. They had the first overall pick with Josh Rosen, and then the new coach came in and
yeah,
then
and Flip
traded.
Rose
That shit
next
was
season.
unheard of.
Yep,
But he looking
yep.
like a genius.
Cliff knew what he was doing. Cliff knew what he was
Yeah, I
doing.
mean,
He
it's not that
came
hard of
from
a choice.
college and he knew that Kyler was the
Yeah,
perfect quarterback
he
for
said
his
it.
Yeah,
system,
He said it. He said if I ever had a
and he
chance to
said
draft
it.
that kid, I'd draft him in a heartbeat or something like
Yeah,
that. He knew it was not hard of a choice, but it was just unheard of to have.
I actually
You
think he
gotta.
recruited him. I think he recruited him when he was at Texas Tech. That's why he recruited Kyler when he was
Oh
at
yeah, yeah,
Texas
yeah.
Tech.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah. I
get him
think he did. I think they did say
now.
that.
Yeah, was able to get him at that. That's which is wild. That's crazy. But my true sleeper though are the Bengals.
Hmm.
The
yeah. Bengals are
Bengals.
4-2
4-2
4 and
right
1.
now.
Oh, they lost.
Yeah,
They lost last
on
week.
Sunday. Hmm.
Hmm. Who they
but
play again?
Uh, shoot,
Sunday was.
and they lost.
I figured out.
Hold on, I'm
Was
looking
it
right
the
now.
Vikings? I don't think it was the Vikings.
No, the Bengals played the Lions. No, they won
And
34 to
they
11.
won Sunday. They won. They lost the week before.
Yeah, they lost the week before. They
Hmm.
lost they
Oh, yeah, that's
lost
when Joe Burrow was getting
to
smoked. Yeah, I remember.
yeah,
He got hurt.
they lost to the Packers. They lost to the Packers
Packers,
in
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
OT.
Joe Burrow was getting
Yeah,
killed.
yeah.
But yeah, that's my
Um
that's my true sleeper team.
my
Surprise team, I mean.
my
Right.
surprise team is honestly is between the Cowboys and the Titans. I coming into this year, I didn't think that the Titans. I thought that the Titans would regress a lot. And I didn't think that Julio would make that much of an impact, only because
Now
they're a running team, and I'm not sold on Tannehill. Never have been. Um, but the Titans have been. I mean, and on top of that, they lost so many pieces to their defense. I mean, but they've been solid. They've been all right. I mean, they've been kind of like a bend but don't break kind of defense, and they just been kind of holding on and winning, and that's been surprising. But the
and
Cowboys,
that's after we won because
shit,
they got smoked week one. Like they
yeah, they got
got
smoked. Yeah,
smoked. They look like they would be in line for the number one pick in the draft. Like they
yeah.
really got smoked week one. So that it makes
Then
sense. I feel
then the
you.
Cowboys, man, the Cowboys, they every year we come into this and we're like the Cowboys look like a really great team on paper, and then they go onto the field and whatever that paper looks like, you can shred it because it's just not.
They usually good,
Now,
but then they
now if we
usually
go back,
cowboy it
if
up.
we go back to episode 13, I said it's not the same Cowboys team. And both of y'all looked at me like, nah, I told you that defense is real. The defense is legit. It's not
The
the
I mean,
same
defense,
nah, I
Cowboys.
mean the defense
I
they getting
mean, the
turnovers,
defense
but that
is
It's
defense
not.
is
it's not.
still
And
Yeah,
with
average.
Dak
it's
being
yeah.
back, it
The
just
defense
changes the
is.
whole. It
I
It's the
changes
mean,
the.
I
offense
wouldn't.
really is Dak. It's really
It's the
Dak.
offense.
Dak has
Yeah, it's the
evolved. He
offense.
has
It's the
arrived.
offense.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
defense is still
It's
average. They
really
still
because
giving up mad
yeah,
points.
the
They just
defense are
get
giving up
turnovers.
mad points. They're giving up mad yardage. They're producing turnovers at a high clip, but they're also giving up a lot of points and a lot of yards at a high clip as well. It's that offense. That offense is a well-oiled machine. You look at
Yeah,
everything
Kellen
that
Moore
they do.
he need to be a head coach candidate. He
Yeah,
will be soon
tell them. Yeah,
Oh, he
he,
because
will.
he changed that whole
After this
game.
year,
yeah.
definitely.
He changed the whole
He's a
game.
So,
top
Mike
candidate.
McCarthy doing a good
what
job over there too.
what
Even in
I
Hard
what
Knocks,
I
maybe like them.
wait, I'm sorry.
Mike
I said
McCarthy.
they was on Hard Knocks this year.
Yeah, there's on hard
It
knocks.
made me.
Um,
I felt like the team was different.
yeah, like I like what they've done on offense, and especially for the fact that they're healthy. They're all healthy this year.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and you look at everything that they've done in these past couple of weeks. I mean, it was starting with game one against the Bucks. I mean, they arguably could have won that, should have won that game. If anything, arguably they should have won that game. You look at every game that they've been in, it's been their offense. It's their offense have been unstoppable. Zeke
Mm.
has showed up, and I think that he's rejuvenated because Dak is there, because he wasn't the same player without Dak. But Tony Pollard,
I was gonna
right?
say it's
Tony
two-headed
Tony
monster.
Pollard.
Tony Pollard, yeah.
It's a
Tony
two-headed monster.
Tony Pollard is an excellent change of pace back. He's like
He was looking
he's
better
like
than Zeke at one point.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like LaDainian Tomlinson and Sproles.
Sproles.
Like yeah,
I can see that.
it's like you could say like that's a perfect two-headed.
Mm-hmm.
They're almost comparable to Chubb and Hunt right now. The way that they're able to complement each other on the field. Like
Kinda. They both
what
have
they
the same
what they
skill
do.
set because Pollard,
Well,
Pollard,
Tony Pollard is a little bit faster, and he's a little
Yeah,
bit
he's Tony Pollard's a
and
little
he's a
smaller.
better passing
a
back.
little smaller, but
Right.
he still runs between the tackles. He can still catch it
Yeah.
out
He
of the
do his thing.
backfield.
Yeah.
He still has the
Yeah.
same skill
So
set. So,
right. So
and
I would
I've
put the
always liked Tony
comparison more
Pollard.
to LaDainian and Sproles, but I like their dynamic. I really like
Yeah, well,
how
kind of. It's Zeke. The thing about Zeke, he's a different type of back. Like the back I can, like when I think of Zeke, the back that comes in my head is like Ryan Matthews. Like the nigga is
yeah,
big. Zeke is like 220 or whatever, close to
yeah.
that
Yeah,
probably. And he can lower his shoulder. He's really like a bigger back who can just
Mhm.
run, juke, jump, and catch. Zeke is a complete back. I
less
think
than
that's just the
before.
highest thing.
It's less than before because when he came out of Ohio State, he looked like a little bit of that big back with a little bit of Saquon to him. Like now
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
he's
little
he was very
finesse.
Saquon like in
yeah,
Yeah,
college.
but
but
Yeah,
now
now he's just more of
but
that
now
big
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Like
destroyed
he's
my
Yeah,
just gonna
organs. Yo, he
he's more of a
destroyed my
like
bruiser.
guts.
He's
yeah.
more of a bruiser.
Yeah, he
But
just
yeah,
like he
yeah, the
yeah.
Cowboys have silently like, and it's crazy because they're not getting the attention these other teams are getting. They're not getting the attention that the Bucks or the Packers or
Oh no,
even the
they're
Ravens are getting.
America's team.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is, as far as they might be getting like the national attention from critics and stuff. Well, not critics, but like the media and everything. But what I'm saying is they're not. They're just now putting on a radar like we're a legit contender. Like Tampa Bay has to watch out. LA got to watch out. Arizona got to watch out. Green Bay got to watch out. Because before, none of these teams was afraid of the Cowboys. Now you really you got to be okay. Well, their offense is a little
Yeah, you
scary. I
got
mean,
Mm-hmm.
they have three really good. When does Gallup get back? Is Gallup done for
he
the
comes
season?
back.
Nah, I
Or
think he
he
come back in a
comes back
couple of
like
seasons,
week 8 or
a
something,
couple of
right?
weeks here.
Yeah.
Week
But I
eight.
He
mean,
comes,
Wilson
Well, I
been
know
holding it down in
they're
that
on
they
a
got
slot.
the
bye.
bye this week. Yeah.
They're on a
Russell
bye
Wilson,
this
but
week,
evidently
right?
he been holding down in that
Yeah,
slot.
Wilson has been holding it down, but when Gallup gets back, I mean, you have four quality receivers, two of them that are arguably top 10 to 20, and you're moving on with Dak and the two-headed running back. I mean, that offense is
It's
scary.
Dak, bro. It's Dak has arrived
That's
and
a
Kellen Moore.
scary
But it's
offense.
funny because somebody said to me, they said, yo, the argument now is not even close. Dak is way better than Carson. Da da da. Which cool. You can say that. Yeah, Dak is better than Carson now. But Dak right now looks like Carson in the Super Bowl year. So holla
Yeah.
at me. Carson just got hurt
Which is
and his
the
injuries
thing.
messed
The
him
thing
up.
that is most dangerous about this team is because they're doing all of this. Dak is doing all of this, and he's not even running the football. Like Dak isn't even rushing the football.
But
Yeah,
I
He's
don't think
staying in
so.
his pocket and he's just
Yeah.
yeah,
throwing. He's scared.
I
yeah.
I know
think
he doesn't.
that'll be his
Yeah,
job for a while.
I mean, he's run it a couple of times, but that's only like when he
yeah.
really
It's
has
like
to. The
last
pocket
Sunday.
But
breakdown.
Sunday
I
he was
think
Nobody's
forced.
I
open.
don't think you'll really see
Exactly.
Yeah,
Dak
yeah.
Sunday
be
against
a
us, he
rusher
was
anymore
forced to
until
run,
maybe
and
next
he looked
year.
very uncomfortable doing it. But
Yeah,
that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Like
blame him, bro.
if he
That's
gets to the mindset where he's like, all right, I'm ready to start being that dual threat quarterback again.
man. I don't know if I'll be if it's either next year or maybe never again. because
I feel you. That was a
when
traumatic.
I
you
mean,
get out of
but
major, yeah, that's
but
what I'm
he
saying. It's like
looks, but
PTSD.
but he looks good. He looks
He was
good. He looks
crying
good.
on the Giants
He's
field.
And they got the pieces around him. He don't even need to run, obviously.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
He doing it.
He's
Dak
good.
needs to
He's
survive.
good. He's good.
So now let's
That's what
flip
I'm
it
saying.
though.
Like that's one of my most all right.
Let's
The
flip
least
it up. Staying
surprising
with you,
team,
Lou. Yeah, staying with you.
least surprising
No, your
team,
most disappointing.
most disappointing. Um, it would be between the Browns and the Dolphins. I thought
They always
coming.
got an in between teams. You
Well,
said
I
the
mean,
Browns and the Dolphins.
the Browns number one. Like that would be because I had them winning the division. I had that. I think that the Browns. I said it coming into the season that they
I
was the
think I
most
said it too.
complete
I think we
team.
all did. I think we
Um,
all did.
yeah, they was the most complete team in the AFC North. But when you look at everything that they've done, I mean, losing Jarvis Landry was a huge hit.
Hmm
losing,
Like how your PTSD just hit.
It was a huge
yeah,
hit.
yeah,
He said, "What's the
losing,
big hit?"
losing, losing Jarvis Landry was it took that was a huge hit, and then you didn't get Odell back until probably what 2 weeks after Landry had went
Yeah,
down.
and
And I still think Odell came back a little bit too soon
Trade
because
him.
yeah,
when you look at
that
Trade him.
when
chemistry.
you
He just
look
got
at
hurt again.
Trade him. Just
yeah,
gotta send him to New England. At this point, you just gotta send him to New England because
Nah,
it's ridiculous at this
He's going
point.
to Philly.
It's
he's coming
really
to
He's
Philly.
going to Philly. We're gonna
But
train him
but
up. I'm gonna
but
massage
the
him
thing
myself.
is, it's just very disappointing. I mean, Chubb is hurt right now too. But I mean that's not a knock because I mean Hunt arguably, I mean he's
he's an
right
RB
next
one.
to
He's
Chubb.
an
He's an
RB one. They got two
RB1.
Yeah,
RB ones. It's
Yeah,
not
two
even
RB.
yeah,
good.
Exactly.
they do.
It's
They
not even
do.
good.
So losing Chubb isn't a huge hit, but it kind of is at the same time because of what they do on offense, especially when they run two running back sets with Baker,
Mm-hmm.
Baker out in the
Shout out to
shotgun.
Chubb.
So
My
so that does hurt
my
them.
Jordan knows.
Then they don't have the receivers. I mean, Noku, no Joku,
The
no
Joku, yeah.
The
no
Juju,
Get
Joku.
my
the
brother, get my
Yeah,
African
no
brother name.
Joku,
Get his
no
name right.
Joku is coming back
Donovan
into his
Peoples, bro.
yeah,
Donovan
no
Peoples.
Joku.
Donovan
Oh,
He's
People
a
yeah.
Holmes.
sleeper.
He's
People's had he
People
started to
Holmes or
show up the
whatever his name is.
last 2 weeks. Yeah,
Because
he started to
he
show
has chemistry with
He's
Baker.
started to
been
show,
Even
yeah,
last year.
he just hasn't had the opportunity. But I've been
That's
watching him since
exactly
he
what
was
it is.
at Michigan, bro.
Bro,
Since he
right.
they
was
gotta
at
get rid
Michigan,
of
he's always
yeah,
had that in him,
he
and
like
now it's
6'4". He
finally
like
getting an
6'4", right?
opportunity.
He's like
Is he
6'4",
like
runs a
6'4"?
4.5 or
Yeah,
stuff like
he's
that.
like
Yeah.
6'4", and he
They're
had a
gonna
few breakout games last year
they're
too.
gonna
Like
get rid
that's
of
him.
Odell.
Like he could.
Odell getting hurt. Matter of fact, if he's hurt for a while, just probably throw a
Yup.
wrench in their plan. They about to get rid of Odell and just let him
Yes.
because they don't need Odell. Odell, if that chemistry or lack of chemistry there is very
Yeah.
obvious.
Odell doesn't have the chemistry with Baker.
Odell there
At
And then
all.
for
At all. And it's been
what's his
since
name?
day one. They've
yeah.
been dragging it the
He there for
whole
Landry.
time.
He
Like
there
there's
for his
no point
man's.
of dragging. But
Troy,
yeah,
who's your most disappointing team in the NFL?
most disappointing teams definitely. I got a 1A and 1B just like Lou. 1A definitely the Browns because I had them winning the division too. I had them as being one of the top teams in the league after the
Mhm.
draft, especially. I thought that defense was loaded. I thought, you know what I'm saying? I thought Baker and Odell coming back, they get it all together. The injuries fucked everything up, but it is what it is. My second, my Pats. My Pats. I really expected more out of us this year. I really expected us to be, like I said, we should be a 5-1 team. We're a 5-1 roster, 2-4 record right now. But it is what it is. It is
How'd
what
you
it
feel
is.
about the
I'm making
trade?
Matthew Judon his flowers. Matthew
How
Judon, greatest
Yeah,
signing Bill Belichick
that
has
was
ever
my
made.
favorite pickup of
how
y'all.
you, how you feel
Reaching
how you
back,
feel
but
about the trade? How you feel about them getting rid of Gilmore?
Gilly, it's hard for me to speak on that because Gilly's still on the PUP, so he couldn't help us at all. He still can't even play until week 8. So I mean, I can't really speak on that until he comes back. If he starts to make an impact with Carolina, that's gonna hurt. I thought the way Jalen Mills and
J.C.
Jada
Jackson, that
Mills
nigga
and
frozen.
J.C.
made him
Horn
expendable.
and you know what I'm saying? I got you, bro. Oh, you back. All right.
I
Got it.
froze. Yeah, that's what I said. J.C. Jackson and Jalen Mills, the way they played so far this season, made him expendable. Except that Cowboys game exposed us. So we
Bro, one
really
thing I
could have
would say
used
about
him in a
Jalen
game like
Mills,
that. Really could have used him.
mm-hmm,
He really would have came up with big plays that would have closed out the game. So I, it,
mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's
Gilly,
y'all
I
didn't need
love
him.
Gilly.
Y'all was
I
still
love Gilly
balling.
to death. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate everything he did for us. Got us the ring against the Rams. You know what I'm saying? So
Not against the Eagles. But yo, Jalen Mills though. Um, yeah, Jalen Mills, like as
he
much as
got
I
cooked.
hated him and cursed him
Cooked
out,
some.
bro,
He
he
got
is
cooked some.
competent. Like he's a competent starting corner, and he's a 7th round pick. Like he's competent. As, you know what I'm saying? Like he grinded his way onto a roster, onto 2 rosters with a contract. He's a 7th round pick. So like much respect to Jalen Mills. For me, I think my most disappointing team was probably the past two, but since you said it, I'm probably gonna say probably the Panthers.
Mm.
Carolina, yeah. Carolina,
Mm.
they I know Christian McCaffrey got hurt. Christian McGlassfrey. Never drafted him in fantasy again. I know he got hurt, but it's like he got hurt and the whole team fell apart, bro. Like Sam Darnold started seeing ghosts again. Uh O-line falling apart. They got too many weapons. They still got DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and like they have
Chuba's
enough
not. Chuba
weapons.
Hubbard is not a. He's nothing to sneeze at either.
Yeah,
Like he's a
he had 100
competent
yards on the Eagles too.
backup,
Like
even though he's a rookie. But
everybody get yards on. You get 100. You get 100. You get every running back because our linebacker is so dirt that every running back and tight end kills us. So you know what I'm saying? I just gave you that's a fantasy tip, bro. Whoever y'all got playing the Eagles, make sure y'all pay attention to the running backs and the tight ends because they're gonna put up numbers. But yeah, the Panthers, I mean, their defense is balling, even though they got injuries too, Jesse Horn, but
JC Horn.
getting hurt, injuries.
Oh yeah. He's injured.
Yeah, but I mean, they got Stephen Gilbert. They defense is looking nasty in the next
yeah,
2 years.
that's
Next
loaded.
2 years about to get crazy over there in Carolina.
And
I
he's
think
home.
another I think
He's simply
another
home.
I think another disappointing team would probably be the 49ers. I didn't think that they would be where they are right now. I thought that coming into the season, I felt like the NFC West was the best division in football.
That's usually
And
every year. Usually,
you know, the Seahawks, obviously they're low only because of Wilson's injury. Wilson not being injured, they'll be, you know, you got Geno Smith throwing the ball right now. But the 49ers, that was
I said the
really
Steelers
surprising
lost
to me.
too. Let me ask y'all a question too. Bringing up the Seahawks, y'all seen the DK and Shannon Sharp joint going back and forth?
Yeah, the argument that they had on Twitter.
Yeah, Troy, you
But
seen it?
DK just
Yeah,
apologized to him
yeah.
today.
He did it yesterday. He did it
Who
yesterday, but it
DK
was after
apologized?
Yeah, DK
everybody. Nah, yeah,
apologized.
it was yesterday. It was after a while. It was because he took a hit on his image, his brand. Because during the game
Because Russell Wilson
2 days
texted
ago,
him and said, "Go
I won't
pray
be
on it."
surprised. Yeah, with only with the left hand because his right hand is crooked as hell. But I wouldn't be surprised during the game. DK stupid ass, and I had to tweet DK. It was like 15 seconds left. DK caught like an out route and
And he tried to fight.
balanced
He tried to
himself
fight for
from
more
going out of
yards.
bounds and stayed in bounds and tried to run somebody over. Because of
Yeah,
that, they had to go. No, they actually punched the ball out. He fumbled, but
Yeah,
Swan
and
or
lucky to
Swain
get
or
it
whatever
back.
it was picked it up. Yeah, he picked it up. He had the heads up play and blah blah blah. They went to overtime because of that. But it was such a dumb, selfish ass play. And Shannon Sharp said, "You trying to play hero football?" And long story short, like DK Metcalf didn't want to hear it. Was talking back and talking shit, and he just
can't talk shit to Unc.
You
Unc
really can't.
basically,
I was like,
Unc really said, when you get a resume like mine, then you can speak to me how you want to speak to me.
I mean, my
And
whole thing is though is like
and DK
I'm not a
said,
fan of like don't say nothing back because he's a legend. But if he's making sense and you know you're 100% wrong, like nigga, shut up, bro, and do
yeah,
better. Like his last response should have been his first response. He's about to shut up, little boy. I'll wipe my ass with all like he talk. But DK always been like that, bro. His father was
yeah, he's a big baby.
what's his name?
That's why he got
His
to
father, yeah.
pacify. He's
Bro, he's
literally a big baby.
entitled, bro. His pops
Like,
played on the damn Bears, defensive lineman. He had DK in the gym. DK always been like a super arrogant, fucking big. He act like a big jock on Blue Mountain State. That's how he act. That's how DK Metcalf is with blue ass hair.
not yet, but he should know. Like, I feel like DK might not know the history of football the way he came back at Shannon Sharp. Like
nah, yeah,
He,
that's a fact.
I
Shannon
don't
That's a
even.
said,
My
fact.
whole thing
check my
is Shannon said
resume, and
something
he said, by the
disrespectful.
looks of it, I could wipe your ass with
Yeah,
mine. But like
yeah. He said something
Nah,
stupid,
bro,
bro.
bro. But like,
Nah,
that's a
because
Hall of Famer, bro. This is a Hall
I
of
was
Fame
just
resume
thinking,
we talking about.
I
Like,
was just thinking, like, because when Unc played in the era where they wasn't throwing the
they
ball
didn't throw
like
like
that.
that.
They
Hell
wasn't throw.
no. It was
The
always
niggas
a
was
hell
running
no.
the ball down everybody. So niggas wasn't
Hell yeah.
throwing like that, bro.
Bro, they was
and
running
they
the ball
was
all over his
hitting,
Unc,
team.
and they was
yeah,
hitting,
oh
bro.
yeah.
Shannon Sharp played across
They
the
was
middle, so he
they
was
was
getting hit, my
leveling
nigga. Like
niggas.
he was
They was
getting hit.
leveling niggas, and not the refs wasn't batting
Bro,
an eye back then.
and
There was no
mind you,
flags. There was
too,
no
and
defensive
mind you,
receiver
who was
flags.
on his team? Terrell Davis. They was running the ball. Terrell Davis had
Yeah,
a
yo, I used to
2,000
love
yard
and
season.
and he
They was running
still
the ball.
he still ended up with 10,000 yards
That
as a
shows you how
tight end,
crazy
bro.
that is.
So when you take it like that and you was to put him in this era,
50,
bro, he would probably have
50,000.
like 20,000. Bro, he
50,000.
would be killing. He made it. Unc made it so that hybrid tight ends are hybrid tight
Yeah,
ends.
he made
He
it a
made
thing.
it that
Yeah,
way.
Well,
He made it.
well, he's
He
one of
made it.
them. He's
He
one of
made
them.
it cool
He's
for the
one of
likes
them.
of
You
Gronk.
still
He,
you still
who
got to go
before
with like
Shannon Sharp?
because
bro,
Tony Gonzalez.
He came
no,
after.
Tony Gonzalez
Tony
came
came
after.
after.
Yeah.
Tony
Oh
came
yeah, he
after.
didn't come after
Tony
here.
came
But I'm
after.
That's what I'm
saying
Shannon
even
saying.
definitely
That's
made
what
it.
he took it to a
Unc.
whole new level. Like Dallas
Yeah,
Clark,
Shannon
he
definitely
took
made
it to
it.
a
yeah.
Yeah,
whole
but
new
When you
level. So
look at
I mean, yeah,
when
he
you
up
look
there.
at
more than a
when you look at
blocker.
Unc
When
when
you
you
throw
look
the
at
tight
Unc
end, you thought that's another O lineman.
yeah, when you
Like,
look at what Unc had contributed and you look at how the NFL train changed from a tight end sport, it really just starts with Unc.
Nah, you don't gotta.
You
Yeah,
you
you
look
don't
at
gotta.
Antonio Gates, who else? Jason Witten, uh
Kellen Winslow.
Kellen
Dallas
People
Winslow,
Clark,
forget about
Kellen
Kellen
bro.
Winslow
Winslow.
because he played for
They
the
wasn't
Jets.
they wasn't
So many
Kellen,
different
drafting
people.
they was drafting tight
Isaac
ends to
Crumpler.
block, bro. They wasn't drafting tight ends to run
that's what
down
I'm
the field,
saying.
run
You,
down the middle of
That's a
the field,
fact.
bro.
they were
Until
another
Shannon
offensive
Sharp.
lineman.
Yeah.
They were just another offensive lineman.
There was there was
Shannon
there
Sharp
was a
did
glorified fullback.
But
fact. Now
DK
that's a
just
fact.
gotta know, bro. You gotta know, like, to shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? And just go back in the lab, bro. You messed up. You messed up. You know you messed up. You gonna go on film and look
Fact.
like a dumbass. Like
Yo, I
you
thought you
caught
was
you
talking to
10
him for a
missed
second. Yo, I thought EG. I thought you was talking to him for a second. Nah,
I
nigga,
wish,
just
bro.
go back
I
in the
love
lab.
that nigga.
Just shut up. No one you
So
talking.
I love the player, bro. But I hate
right
like
now,
young, arrogant, dumbass kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you take your
all
craft
right,
serious, go
all
back.
right, bro.
Go
Yo,
back.
all
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So who's your rookie of the year so far?
For me, I think it's Mac Jones.
Thank
Mm,
you. I thank you.
I
mm.
think
Thank
it's
you.
Mac Jones.
It's got to be Mac.
So far.
Mac
And I'm not even saying
Jones.
it's got to be Mac. It's Mac. It's definitely Mac. Mac has hands down been the best quarterback in this draft so far.
Nah, he
Um,
has. He
until
has.
Justin Fields gets his, you know what I'm saying. Now he's
Yeah,
getting his
until he gets dude. But
getting his opportunity.
Justin
But
Fields, bro, he's
Trey
just in
Lance.
another
Trey Lance
bum ass
starting
situation.
as
Trey Lance
well.
got hurt.
they're
Yeah, but he got
neither
hurt.
one of Mac has above and beyond shown. And
Justin Fields, bro,
we've seen what Fields brings to the table. We've seen what Trey Lance
but
brings to
even
the
Justin
table.
Fields, bro,
We
I
see
still don't even
Mac
like. He's in
just
like the
understands
sloppiest
the like
situation
Mac.
ever, bro. It's just Justin Fields still. He's in like a sloppy ass situation.
Yeah,
Matt Nagy
it's
need
true.
to go. He need to get packed up too.
But Mac is just heads and feet above the field right now. Like he's
I
I
give it.
agree.
playing
I
like
give
a
it to.
veteran. Like he really plays like a
I
veteran.
I'll give it to Mac too. I mean, you don't see any you don't see any of these rookie wide receivers really putting up numbers like that right now. I
Well,
mean,
I mean Jamar Chase.
Waddle went on a. I mean, Chase has scored a touchdown in every game, but he hasn't put up like extraordinary numbers. It's not like he's not like doing anything out of the norm. Like
I mean, I agree, but
the rookie
Running back
receivers
too.
haven't
Najee's
really
not really.
the running
Najee's
backs
not going
either.
crazy.
So I think that Mac Jones right now
Najee been doing his thing.
he has to be the favorite. One because he's producing at a really high clip right now. I mean, what 71, 72% completion
He's
rate.
doing what he did at Bama. His completion percentage at Bama was like
71.
70.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
He's and on top of that, he's by far looked the most polished in the pocket compared to everybody else that was compared to Zach Wilson, compared to Justin Fields, compared to he's the
No,
most
well, Trevor
poised.
Lawrence look good in pocket.
No, he does, but he doesn't look poised. He doesn't look like it fits
Yeah.
him this second.
Mm-hmm.
Like whereas
Yeah.
Mac
No, you're
Jones
right.
looked like he's been playing in the NFL for like
so
You
two or
know how
three
I knew
years.
that game gonna be
Mac will
nice?
stand
Because
in
he
the
pulled
pocket,
up.
take a
He
hit, and
pulled up,
deliver an
bro.
accurate
I mean,
fucking
He
throw,
pulled
bro.
up in the
I
NFL with a
seen
veteran body.
Mac Jones made a play on Mac Jones made a play the other night where he threw the ball while he was getting hit and it was on the money.
That's
Well,
all season. That's all season. That's
was that
all season.
what's your boy
Bucks just won.
Nikhil?
Huh?
That's his
No,
name.
definitely not Nikhil.
Nikhil Harry,
It's
Kendrick
It was
Bourne.
Jacoby Myers.
It's
it was Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers was
Jacoby
coming
Myers,
across
but
the
that's
oh yeah,
field.
all
facts,
season.
facts,
Mac
facts.
has been
And
doing
that
it
wasn't
all
even his
year.
first read. He had came back to Jacoby. He seen Jacoby on this side. That was his first read. He goes to his second. He went through his progressions, and right when he was getting hit, he was going to his third read
And
and made an
that's
on
why
the
I
money.
call him Tom
Stood in the
Brady light,
pocket.
because Tom
Yeah.
Brady does the same
So
exact thing. Tom Brady
I
is the only immobilized quarterback who can do the
yeah.
same exact shit. Just stand in
So
the pocket, go through
I gotta give
Bro,
it
progressions.
to
Mac
Mac.
Jones. I knew
I
Mac
gotta
Jones
give it
was
to
gonna
Mac.
be nice because he pulled up as a rookie to the NFL with a veteran body, and I
There
said
you
yeah.
go. There
I
you
said
go.
yeah. this little out of shape little 20-year-old kid, yeah, he got it. He already know he got it.
Like I said, it's more than that. Like you just have to it's like for me, the talent is clear. Like if you play in the NFL, you're obviously talented. But like I look at the mental. Like if a quarterback throws an interception, do you just hang your head? And then you come back out and throw 4 more interceptions, or do you throw an interception, go back and throw 4 touchdowns on the team? You know what I'm saying? That's Mac Jones. Like that's
And
that
that's one
Tom
thing I
Brady
would say.
mentality. That's that Jordan
That's
shit.
my favorite attributes about
Brady
Jalen
used to
Hurts.
throw. Brady would throw a pick six, come right back out, and just hang 5 touchdowns on the team. And that's exactly what Mac. I could see the same thing in Mac,
Yeah,
and that's why I
that
feel
shows
like
you the fight.
that's my
That shows you their
quarterback.
mental
Yeah.
strength, and if
They
they're
said
gonna
they
give up.
said
Because
that
Jalen Hurts, bro, Jalen Hurts is a competitor.
yeah
He is.
they
I
said
said
that
that too. That's why I wanted Jalen.
they
He's a
said that
winner. He's a family.
Mac
He played.
Jones' first NFL interception, he went to the sideline and he didn't hang his head. He didn't say anything. He just said it was on me. Let's look at the what was that? The tablet.
Yeah,
He said, let's look at the tablet and let's get back out there. That's on me. That's what you need. That's what you from for a rookie to do that. For a rookie to do that, any other rookie would have been, man, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like getting down on yourself. Don't beat yourself up about it. You made a mistake. You're willing to correct it. Go back out there and do what you got to do. That's a veteran presence. And when they got rid of
And
Cam
then
Newton
it's
in
the
favor
pressure
of
in
Mac
general,
Jones,
and then it's
that
just the
that
pressure.
tells you why.
It's the
That tells
pressure
you
in
why they got
general
rid of him.
because Mac is a rookie playing for the New England Patriots, bro. That's pressure. Like I feel like for
yeah.
me, if I
You're
got
playing for a
drafted and I'm
Now
the
storied
they ain't say
franchise.
quarterback
that.
of the New England Patriots as a
You're,
Nah, they
you're
rookie,
say that.
playing.
They
and
say
I
that
know
You're,
the
for
history and I know who was a
Nah, they
quarterback
you're,
before
all the
me,
former
that's
Patriots
you're
already
players say
playing.
pressure.
that.
You
You're
feel me?
playing. You're
All
playing
the
And you're
for a
playing
Patriots
for
players
team.
say that.
Belichick.
Yeah,
You feel
yep,
me?
yep. You're playing for a team that's 1 year removed from a Super Bowl. Like
That's what
how
I'm saying.
crazy is
The
that?
pressure is
Yeah, 1
already
year
there
removed from
before
Super
you
Bowl
even step
and
on a
1 year
football field.
removed
Like as
from a
soon as your
series
name
of
gets
Super
called, the
Bowls.
pressure.
Now they always say that. I just watched the I Am Athlete. Shout out to I Am Athlete. I watched it with Darrell Revis. They all say that about New England. But they say it's like a military camp. They say you go over there to win, but you don't have fun. That's what you
Yeah,
go over there for. You
and
trade fun in the win. It's
Darrell's a
like
cornball
military.
for that because play a lot. Some players say that, and a lot of players like it is. You got to be built for it. That's exactly
Oh, yo,
what
yeah.
I
Look
can't
at
lie. I ain't
look
gonna
at
lie.
Devin
Some
Ocho.
McCourty
players
says
say
it
Look,
all
built
the
look at
time.
for it.
Devin
look at
McCourty,
Ocho
Devin
Cinco.
McCourty,
Ocho
best
Cinco.
Patriot in his.
Ocho Cinco said, "I hated Bill Belichick, but I can't lie, he was the best coach I've ever played for.
You got to
Hated
be
him."
built for it because if you want to be there, if you want to win, like if you have to have that, like that's why people go to the army. Like it's not
That's
for
that guy.
everyone.
Yeah.
Like some
Yeah,
people go
Darrell
to the
said he
army
went.
because they want
Darrell
to be
kept
in the
it G
army.
though.
Some people, I
He kept
can't
it
go through
G.
boot camp. You
He
feel
said
me?
I
So
only
it's
went
like
over there. He said I only went over there because I know I would win.
there you
He kept it
go.
G.
But
yo,
like
He said, "Yo,
yo, Troy,
Daryl
Troy,
Patterson right now lighting up the league in the Falcons, but he said, yo, being in New England taught me how to practice, taught me how to prepare, and
yeah, because
that's
he
why I'm
wasn't
able to
Bill.
be the
Bill
best
turned him
player
into
I
a
am
running
right
back.
now. Like
Bill
yeah,
turned him
now
Bill,
into a
he's
running back.
finally hitting because Cordero Patterson was a first round pick,
Yeah, I
never
think on
lived
the
up to it.
Bears. Was it the Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
First
he
round
was
Bears.
a
pick for the
receiver.
Bears,
Bill turned him
never
into a
lived up to
running
the
back.
hype,
Yep.
and now
Bill
he's
turned
going
him
off
into a
this
running back.
year as a hybrid, and they're using him as a running back. But who used him as a running back first?
That's what I'm saying. Bill, he still keep his
Exactly.
receiver number. He was a receiver and a returner. I forgot what school he went to, but bro,
Yo,
Bill did that. Bill
Cordero,
started using him as a receiver.
Cordero
yo,
went
Troy,
to yeah.
did you hit on your ticket because James Harden hit four threes, so
Yeah, I definitely hit. I checked that. Yeah, I was looking at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hit too.
yeah.
Yo, you put the I don't know if it's only from out here, but it was a ticket saying it was like one of them giving money away tickets. It was the Brooklyn Nets got to put up 10 points
They
in the first
always do
quarter.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
always
so
do that for the first game of the year.
we did that because
They
Oh,
Connecticut
did that
got
with
the.
football
shout
when
out to
they
the
had
NBA.
Tom Brady
Shout out to
throwing
the
for more
NBA
than one passing
officially
yard
back today.
on the open
Shout
the
out
Yo,
to
opener.
them.
shout out to this calm 238 sitting in my account right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying just a little light, a little light work. You know, a little light
All right,
ticket work.
so
238 just sitting there.
updated updated Super Bowl odds.
I got to update. I don't know if y'all updating y'all's, but I definitely got
I'm
mine update.
updating.
What I will say though, because remember I said Kansas City and I said the Rams. Now I
Mhm.
changed my team, but I didn't change my team because they spanked Kansas City. But the Bills, it's going to be the Bills and the Rams. And I will say that because Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, bro, Andy Reid need to get on his ass because this man is not getting better. He's cocky as hell. The NFL done gassed him. He does the most dumb. He reminds me of Jameis Winston, but it's because he He's so cute in the NFL eyes and all the flashy plays and all the no looks. He be throwing no look passes straight out of bounds. He be throwing these nut ass interceptions. He is regressing. He's not getting better, bro. He's getting worse every year. He's getting worse, and his defense is terrible. So the funny thing is, his defense probably not even that bad, but the fact he keep turning the ball over, it makes the defense look worse because they back on the field again. Imagine you finish you sit here, you hold a team or something, or they score after like 12 plays. You tired as hell, like your quarterback throw a pick in 2 plays. You gotta go back on the field.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the same thing with Jameis. Jameis did that. I think Jameis had like 5 possessions that he threw a pick on the first play, and his defense
Yeah.
had to come back on the field. And then as soon as Jameis leaves, dramatically his defense changed. And Pat Mahomes doing the same thing, bro. His defense is trash, and he's making them worse by keep turning the ball over and putting them back on the field. So
Put him in fucked up
the Bills are the
positions.
most complete. They're the most complete team in the AFC. I think it'll be the Buffalo Bills
I
versus
think
St. Louis Rams.
they should
I
have
mean,
won on Monday.
Los Angeles
They
Rams.
I'm very surprised that the Titans beat them on Monday. They should have won that game.
They ran into the king. They ran up into the king. That's what it is.
Yeah, Derrick Henry was bullying them, bro. They
Derrick
wouldn't have done
Henry.
Yeah,
that.
he was.
The only one,
I mean,
only
but then
Tremaine
again,
Edmonds.
anytime Derrick Henry plays against the Bills, he always puts them on highlights, bro.
Yeah, because
Like that's not the first time. Like I think that's the
Tremaine
third
Edmonds,
time that he's done
bro.
that.
I think Tremaine Edmonds, their linebacker. I think he is the only linebacker that Derrick Henry is not bigger than, which sounds crazy. I think he's the only linebacker in the league that Derrick Henry
Yeah,
is not bigger than.
they were saying
He's like 6'4", 6'5".
yeah, they were saying that how come Tremaine Edmonds was
Edmonds.
Edmonds. What I said.
Edmund, you said Edwin, but it's
Oh,
like
all right, but they were saying how come they got him shadowing a tight end and not trying to stuff the run because of Derrick Henry. And I can understand the argument on both sides. I mean, he's a mobile linebacker. He's a really good linebacker.
Yeah,
Who
he don't
can?
need to chase Eric Ebron though. He's a red zone threat.
I
But
mean, he
Tremaine
doesn't.
Edmonds,
He
he's a
doesn't.
freak. He's a
Yeah,
freak athlete. He's
yeah,
like
he is.
6'4",
He is.
6'5",
Yeah,
and he can run.
yeah. Sideline to sideline. He's a beast.
He's a freak.
I I'm keeping my LA Rams. I still think that no, I had Green Bay. I'm sorry.
I was about to say that, but I was like,
Yeah, I had Green Bay. No, I'm keeping the Green Bay. I'm keeping the Packers. I still
I'm
think
keeping
that
the Green Bay.
yeah, I'm keeping the Packers.
I'm keeping the Green Bay.
They Eric got a chip on his shoulder. You see it in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? I still own you, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that, man, I can't put the Chiefs there right now. Their defense is too shaky. Like EG said, Pat has been wilding on offense. He's been very careless. And when you're careless with the football, you're not gonna win games. It doesn't matter if your defense is good or bad. You're not gonna win games that way. Um, I would have to say it's tough. It's tough because I really like what the Ravens are doing, especially with all the injuries that they've
That should
had.
have been my
Like
surprising team.
I
That's
like
why they should have been my
I like
surprising
what the
team because of
Ravens are
injuries.
doing. So man, it's a toss up. It's a toss up. It's gonna come down to the Ravens and the Bills, but I think that the Bills have enough. They have more defensive
They have
power
more.
because they just have more everything. They have more defense. I think they have a little bit more weapons offensively than Baltimore. I think that if it came down to an AFC championship between the two teams, the Bills are going to the Super Bowl. So my picks will be the Bills versus the Packers.
Ooh,
Which would be a
okay.
fire
I
Super Bowl. That's
like
like an
that.
old school Super Bowl. And what I will say about the Ravens, Rashad Bateman.
Bateman is
He is
back, and
coming
that's
back.
what I was gonna get into. I was gonna touch that.
Rashad Bateman,
I
that
was
is my
gonna touch
boy.
that. I was
He
gonna
is
touch that.
coming back. Rashad
When
Bateman.
you
You see
talk
my
about
boy
weapons,
Kadarius Toney.
Lamar got
He got hurt.
Lamar got weapons. Lamar got weapons, and with Bateman coming back and Brown, he lost all his running backs, but he got 3 former Pro Bowl running backs now.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not like Murray has been a slouch this year. Murray has been solid.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
He rushed for a touchdown Sunday. Dante Freeman rushed for a touchdown on Sunday.
Yep.
Like
So
that rushing attack, that O line is going to carry.
There's still
They win
still
in
a
the
rushing.
trenches.
There's still
The
a rushing
trenches wins
team.
from Super
But
Bowl. Like the
what I
trenches
like
win championships.
what I like about this year is the initiative in the pocket that Lamar has been
There
taking.
you
He has
go.
been taking.
That's the
He has been
difference.
taking. He has been way more patient in the pocket. He has been going through his progressions. He's been making really, really good throws from the
He
pocket.
has been.
And he hasn't been trying to escape unless it's a design or the pocket is completely
And
collapsing.
sometimes
Even
to
and
fault.
even
And sometimes to fault because
yeah,
there was a few times
when he should have
in
when
that
he
Sunday
should have
night
ran out.
game where he should have ran
Yeah, he
and
should have ran out.
he tried to
Mhm.
force himself to stay in the pocket and he got
Yep.
sacked. You feel me?
You
So
seen
it's
him with the
sometimes it's to
Colts.
fault where he just trying to
And
prove that he can stay in the pocket.
even
Yep.
now when he is escaping the pocket, he is keeping his eyes downfield before he decides he's
Yeah,
rushing the ball. And that's what I
yeah,
love. That's what you want. That's what you want from a dual threat quarterback.
yeah.
You want their eyes downfield to see
Mhm.
if you can throw the ball. If you have absolutely nothing there where you can actually try to get a couple of yards just by dinking it off real quick, run it up the field. You got the speed, you got the
Word.
footwork, you could do it. But look down the field first. That should always be, and that's the only knock that I have on Jalen Hurts right now. Kyler Murray has been doing it all. He's been kicking at you. You think he's
Kyler's
gonna
been
run?
doing that
No,
since he was in
I'm
college.
I'm
Kyler,
coming out the pocket.
Kyler's been
I'm
doing that
looking
since he was in college.
downfield.
Kyler, yeah,
What I'm
Kyler's a whole different type of thrower.
yeah,
And which
that's what
is
I'm trying
funny
to
But
though
say.
is
Like he's
it's funny too
I will
because
say
Jalen was
my
actually Kyler's
tears.
replacement in college, which is
mhm,
mad funny. Because
yeah.
Kyler
Wait,
came
say
to the
that
league
again.
and then Jalen went to Oklahoma.
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, was it?
No,
No.
yeah.
No.
Kyler
Yeah,
went
no,
to the
yeah,
league.
no, yeah.
Jalen took over.
It was
Yeah,
Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield, Kyler, and then Jalen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will say my tears still haven't dried from the whole Lamar Jackson. I want a Lamar so bad, yo.
That's
That
my guy. They just
besides
retired
wanting
his
Jalen
jersey.
so bad, I really wanted Lamar in that draft so bad, and we took Wynn and Sony Michelle. I'm not even gonna get into that, but we passed on Lamar twice, but
Yeah, I took Sonny Michelle with Nick Chubb, which is crazy to me.
which
That's
is
what blew
wild.
my mind because Nick
It's
Chubb. I
crazy.
mean, I understand though because Nick
Bill
Chubb tore
thinks
the
too much.
ACL.
Bill is very stubborn on. He's just stubborn. Like he had a
Yeah, but
second
Nick
grade.
Chubb was hurt.
He
He was
was
hurt a lot that last
he
year
was
in
gonna
Georgia.
take Lamar, but he wanted Lamar in the second round, and he stuck to when he has a grade on a player, he sticks to that. Like if he
To a
grades a
Yeah,
fault.
player
To a
round, I'm
yeah.
fault.
taking you in
Well,
the
I
second
mean,
round. That's
Lamar
it.
though. Lamar was a
He
second round.
waited.
He was a
Lamar
second
got
rounder.
snatched up.
He was a second rounder. The Ravens just
But he
traded
was a
back in
yeah.
with
He
Yeah,
was
they
a,
traded
yeah.
back
with
up
him
They
to
taking
take
traded
him
pick.
back
He
back.
was
in.
really a second
Yeah.
And
rounder.
Bill said it. He was we wanted Lamar. Like we were gonna take Lamar. The Ravens just jumped up and took him. But anyway,
They traded with
my
us.
Super Bowl pick.
Traded
No,
with the
serious.
Eagles.
Hmm.
There's no here or there. The Yeah, I
Miami
agree
Heat.
with Lou. I agree with Lou. The my Super Bowl pick. I would like to
Bills
see
and
the two
Packers.
brothers go head to head. I would like to
Who?
see the Cowboys, the two brothers. I would like to see the Dig brothers go head to head.
I would like that too.
I would
I
like to
just
see the
don't
Bills
Facts.
and the Cowboys.
as
I'm not gonna lie.
much
I really
as
think that's what my heart
as
tells me that's what it might come down to. What I would like to see is that as well, but I think it's gonna be the Ravens and the Cardinals.
Bro, Stephon Diggs would smoke Trayvon Diggs. It wouldn't even be close.
yo, and that's funny though because
Unless he knows him, he will smoke him.
I
Like
was
one
Bleacher
on one, it
Report
watching
wouldn't even be
posted
I
close.
was well I was
Stephon said the same
watching
thing.
their summer tape. They had dropped the summer tape where they was practicing in the summertime and
Yeah,
yo
they worked out
Stephon
together.
was killing him.
Bro, Stephon
And
Killing
that's what he said.
is
Trayvon.
Stephon said that.
crazy.
He was like, yo, he said, my brother says he wants to battle for the confetti, but I told him if anybody got the recipe on him, I got the recipe. Like,
His feet is
Steph
yeah,
is a
Stephon is
different,
crazy.
Yo,
But
Nah,
one thing I
Steph
will
Stephon's
say
feet
though is
one
like
of
Stephon's
the,
feet
when he
work
has
is
his
is
is when he
different. It's
he
but if
is,
different.
you I mean, but if you like growing
Steph,
up with him, if y'all practice the same
here
note,
we go.
you can really learn people's tendencies. It changes everything. Like if you're
All
more
right, but
familiar
look,
with someone,
even
it
that,
lowers the
even if they
talent gap.
wasn't, even if he knew his tendencies, it don't even matter. Stephon is just one of the best route runners in
Nah,
the
Steph is
league. Like,
different,
Yeah,
but
that's a
it's
fact.
Keenan
you
Allen, Stephon Diggs, Justin Jefferson. Those are my three top route runners,
oh
bro.
no. You put
Those
Justin Jefferson over Devontae Adams.
Yeah, Devon's
Oh,
yeah.
and Devontae, yeah, no order, in no order, but it's
Mm-hmm.
But still,
Yeah,
I
Keenan is
wouldn't
important
Keenan,
too.
Steph,
put Jefferson over Adams.
That's
Devontae,
my three.
Justin.
Adams route tree is
Yeah, I put Devontae over Justin, and I'll put Justin
I
Jefferson
like
up there.
Keenan. I like Keenan up there, but I also like
Keenan is low key my number one, if
Keenan
not
is one.
yeah.
if
Keenan's
not
gotta be.
Stephon Diggs.
Keenan's
I
smooth.
like Keenan.
Keenan's too smooth.
I like Keenan. I also like I like what's it? Well, you gotta
But
put Hop up there. Gotta
Steph is
put D
top
Hop.
two. I put Steph in the
Gotta
top two.
gotta put D Hop
Mm-hmm.
up there. D Hop is up there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, and you gotta put. You know who you gotta put up there? Cooper.
Yeah, Amari Cooper. I was
People
thinking Amari
sleeping
Cooper.
on
Amari, yeah,
Amari.
Amari's a
I said
technician.
Amari
Amari
Cooper.
Cooper.
Amari's a
I'm
technician.
not putting
Amari
D Hop up
Cooper.
there. I'm not putting D Hop. D
I,
Hop is more of a physical receiver.
I put D Hop up there because he's not fast. He's not fast.
He's not.
It's
He's smooth. He's technical.
He's
He's
just
technical.
physical,
yeah,
But
bro. He's
he's physical.
physical.
He's physical enough to
He
get you
beat you off
off.
the line and he'll
He
jump
beat
up
you off
on
the
you and
line,
snatch it.
but he can also beat you with footwork. His route, he has a good route
I
tree.
mean,
He
it's
yeah, he
fine,
has
but
a
it's
route
not.
tree.
He's not my
yeah,
top
He has
but
a
10.
that's
route
what I'm
tree.
saying. But nah, I wouldn't put him in my top 5. He's definitely in my top 10.
Like,
My
who's
top 5,
I'm trying to think
my
who's
top
up
5
there.
would be Diggs, Adams, um,
I like that 3. Keenan, Diggs, and Adams. I like that.
Yeah,
However you slice
that's
it.
a 3. That's
Cooper,
a 3 right there. But
Cooper.
Justin Jeff is definitely up in the top 5.
Yeah, I like Calvin
Justin
Ridley
Jeff.
too.
Nah, he's out. He's outside. He's outside of it. I
I like
love
Calvin Ridley.
I love Jefferson. I like his footwork and everything. But I mean, I don't know. There's just so many other.
I like Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley. Oh
I
man.
like I don't know. I
Um,
can't think of nobody right now.
what's his face on oh,
I like Adam Thielen.
uh,
I'm not putting Thielen
yeah,
over Jeff
I'm not playing Thielen over Jefferson.
I'm
at
not putting him over
all.
Jefferson.
What's his face?
I like
Woods and Cup. Woods and Cup.
Robert Woods,
Mm,
Cooper Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I put Cup, but I wouldn't put Woods.
What Robert
Woods
Woods
ain't
is a
fast.
gadget
Woods
player.
is technical too, but
He can accelerate though. He's more of a gadget player. You got to swing him
Yeah, he's a
around and
gadget.
go
Yeah,
straight
you
up.
gotta swing him
But
around
look,
and
bro,
stuff.
we gotta speed this up. I don't want to spend too much time
yeah,
on it. Let's go straight to the NBA. Because as y'all know, the NBA started today. The Bucks just beat the Nets. You know what I'm saying? I just won like $9 million for them. But the Bucks just
And the
beat the Nets.
Warriors are playing now, right?
Yeah, the Warriors in 10-10. It's 10-10 yet? Oh, 10-17, yeah. Shit.
9 to
Next
6
question,
right
bro.
now.
My shit just froze on mad different things.
Thoughts on Kyrie?
Kyrie. I'm gonna start this one off. Fuck it. Kyrie. So Kyrie Irving, bro. I don't like Kyrie Irving. I'm just saying like that. I love watching him on the court. I feel like he has one of the most sexiest game styles. Like his gameplay, like the you know what I'm saying, the dribble moves, all that shit. It's the flashiest, sexy play. It's fire. But Kyrie off the court, he comes off as a problem child. I'm saying he always
Very arrogant.
I feel like he does too much to go against the grain. Like I'm not cool. I'm not mad at going against the grain because I'm gonna go against the grain on myself. But Kyrie, I feel like he does the most. But when it comes to this, I don't blame him, bro. You pro-choice. You don't believe in the vaccine. My whole thing is though is like whatever your reason is in the beginning, stick to it. Don't switch your shit up talking about you the voice of the people who lose their jobs. Because like, what is you not getting a vaccine doing for them, bro? And then the thing I don't get about Kyrie, like I said, I'm not pro-vax. I'm not against vax. Mind you, I'm vaccinated. I just got vaccinated last Friday, but I'm still not encouraged. Nobody go get the vax, and I'm still not telling nobody not to get the vax. But Kyrie, my whole thing is like, bro, you're not winning this fight because it's you against the Nets, you against the NBA, and you against the state of New York City. You against the state of New York City, anything you're not winning. So you feel me? Like I don't understand what his game plan is. He has no plan. He just has. He's just Kyrie, bro. And you brought KD all the way to Brooklyn for what? And you got Harden over there. Now they on their own. Now they got Finn without you.
That's a fact. I feel like yeah, definitely. KD was only coming to Brooklyn to play with Kyrie because it was either what's that,
Roulette
roulette?
came on. Yeah,
Yeah,
it came
yes.
on my computer. Tempted me.
Yo, yeah, shout out to the Nets. Shout out to the Rams. Shout out to the hold on, yeah. Let me make my shout outs real quick. Shout out to the Cardinals, shout out to the Rams, shout out to Matt Stafford, shout out to Tom Brady.
Everybody who won you money.
They helped me flip the $100 into $600 in 3 hours on Sunday. So yeah, feel me? But Kyrie and KD definitely was either picking the Nets or the Knicks, which is crazy. But he was always coming he wanted to play in a big market. He was gonna come to New York regardless.
He go to the Nets.
He was going to the Nets regardless. He wanted to play with Kyrie. That was it. They had that pact.
Mhm.
They had that agreement. We already know that. So for Kyrie to bend that and break it, I don't think KD's that mad because now he got
Harden.
James with him. You know what I'm saying? And they still have a squad. But
It is annoying though. He just actually
it's annoying. It's
yeah,
very annoying.
somebody just
It's,
posted said that they can't win the chip without Kyrie, and KD commented said facts. So it's definitely annoying, but
I
it's like,
agree. I agree because Kyrie's not a bum. You feel me? Like it's not
nah,
like he's
Kyrie's
a
not.
bum
Yeah,
and they
Kyrie's
losing
still
a
one of the
bum.
best
Like
scorers in the league.
he's
He's just a nuisance, bro. And I
he's just
don't
a
blame him.
nuisance.
Like I said, I don't
He's
blame him for
very
the
hard
choice,
headed. He's very
but he
against
don't.
the grain.
He has no plan. That's my whole thing. Is what is your
He's against
plan?
the grain. That's what I'm saying. Like if they
Mm-hmm.
tell you gotta get vaxxed, Kyrie feels like this is why I shouldn't, and I'm not gonna do it. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
The earth is flat, and I'm gonna tell
Yep.
you why. You feel me? Like
Yep.
so, it is very annoying with him. Kyrie's very talented. Always has been. It's just like you said, just a very annoying situation. No matter where he goes, whether it's Cleveland, Boston, Brooklyn, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter. It doesn't work out no matter where he goes, and it's a shame because he's a very talented player. Like Kyrie is
Mm-hmm.
very good. Top, like he's one of the best scorers. If you put Kyrie on the team by himself, and
Mm-hmm.
he's not going to carry a team, but he can go and get you, 40, 50 points if he needs to. But
Yo, and it's funny because I feel like he will really retire. Like I feel like his heart is
and I
not fully
like
in
Kyrie since
basketball,
too.
so he can easily. I feel like he'll easily retire because his heart. I feel like his heart is not fully in basketball, so he'll easily retire.
I believe it.
Lou,
I
how you
believe
feel
it.
about
And I
Kyrie?
think that's more of a mental. It might be more mental. It really might be more of his mental makeup right now. Like
Mm-hmm.
he might really have something mentally. I hope not. I
Yeah.
don't put that on anybody, but you never know. Like certain things, when you see a pattern with things, it might really be
Yeah.
mental.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Uh,
Lou, how you
I mean,
feeling?
I agree with everything y'all said. I mean, I love the way Kyrie plays. Hate him off the court. I do. And I hate to use the word hate. Hate is such a powerful word,
You
but
just dislike him. You
I
dislike him.
yeah, I
You
just
don't know him
don't
enough to
like.
hate him.
Yeah, I don't like this shit. I don't like the antics. I don't like your team needs you. And my thing is the vaccine isn't for you. It's not for you. Like you're not taking it for you. You're taking it for the people that's around you. You're taking it for your
yeah.
It's
teammates.
not
You're
for
taking it.
you.
Nah,
You're taking it for
Mm-hmm.
like for instance, I'm getting vaccinated. My wife is vaccinated right now. And she had to get vaccinated for work. I'm gonna get vaccinated. The reason why I want to get vaccinated is because when I come up to New York, I know that I'm not gonna be able to move the way I want to move, and I want to go to Harry Potter Museum. I want to
You
do
trying to
things
be
with my
outside.
kids. Yeah. Um. So why am I getting the vaccine then? I'm getting it for my kids. I'm getting it for my family. I'm getting it for the people that's around me. Because at the end of the day, like if I want to be able to do things and that's the requirement, then guess what? That's what you do. And if you
You
want to
got
use
freedom.
this excuse where, oh, you don't even know what's in it, guess what? I didn't know what was in the chickenpox vaccine that I was
and that,
vaccinated when
exactly.
I was
Like
like 5 years old, right? And then
Yeah,
on top of that, when they came and they was like, oh, your children need these immunization shots in order to go to school, guess what? They got their immunization shots.
that's
You
my
can't
thing,
tell.
bro.
I can't even say
that's what
what's
I'm
That's my
in
saying.
thing.
Nobody,
one of
I'm not
those.
everybody
even,
get the flu
bro. I'm
shot
not
every
even,
year.
bro.
Nobody complains when the
I'm not
flu,
even
when the
pro
flu, oh,
vax.
flu,
I'm
flu,
not
flu, flu,
pro
flu.
vax.
Nobody complained
Yeah,
about the flu
I'm not
vaccine
pro
when the
vax.
flu
I'm not
vaccine came
anti
out.
vax
Like,
because this whole vaccine thing became a super political. It
Yeah.
shit is so
I
political
no,
now. But
I
my
do
whole thing
agree that it's
is
your
like I got
choice.
vaccinated, bro, because my family members is getting sick and shit like that. Me, I believe in my immune
I've been
system
fully
before and
vaccinated
after.
for 3 months
Yeah,
now.
even
For
yeah, he
three
was one
months,
year,
and that's
and on top of that
before
too
all
is
the
like
requirements and shit was
I
in place.
I
Like,
did my own research, which made me get vaccinated. But some people, a lot of people, like, oh, you bugging for getting vaccinated. Why you getting vaccinated? You don't even know. Mind you, the people I know is fucking. They do heroin or did heroin or experimented with crazy drugs. Niggas be taking Tylenol. I don't even take pills. People
he
take
said, they be
Tylenol. Like,
taking
yo, if the
Tylenol.
government
I
want to
take
kill us,
Tylenol.
they have
What's
a
wrong with
billion
Tylenol?
ways to
I have a
kill us.
headache. I take Tylenol.
Yeah,
It's a
what I
fact.
did, I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to a whiter town. I went to a nicer town and got vaccinated. I ain't get vaccinated. And no, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna kill me, you gonna kill all of us. Like I went to a different town but I have my own
They
personal
just switched
government
the vowels when you came
conspiracy.
and they was like, oh,
And
we
it's
got one.
it's funny because
We got one.
they asked
Shut up,
when
Nick.
you put the
Shut
information
up.
in, they asked my race. I said, oh nah, don't tell them. I'm sure they could tell from my last name is African as hell, but like I said, nah, don't tell them. They
They
asked my
could.
race.
My current employer, I can't. I'm not going to say my current employer, but of course, my current employer. It's a mandate because that's what a lot of employers are doing now. Like we're talking about
Yeah.
Kyrie and the NBA, it's a mandate to be vaccinated. My current employer, it's a mandate to be vaccinated, and they verify that. So like, you
And my
got
whole
to
thing is
submit your
like,
proof of vaccination,
uh-huh,
and they,
exactly,
you
yep.
know what I'm saying? They
Because New
verify
York,
it. They run
everything,
your
bro. New
medical
York,
record.
everything. And like if you like whether like however you feel about the vaccination, whatever, it makes sense why they mandating it. It's like, yo, all right, boo, you don't want to get it, you don't want to take it, but I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid. I understand both sides because they're like, yo, you have to take the vaccination if you work here because we can't afford you getting the COVID and spreading it to whoever.
That's a
The
fact.
Yeah,
It's
patients you
like you
working on
said,
that.
it's not
because
for you.
because
But
It's
at the
not
yeah,
for
it's
us,
it's
but
not
bro.
for you.
It's
It's
not
I
for
not
do
us.
understand.
it's
We're
not
young
for
and
the
healthy enough to
individual.
be able to fight this
Yeah,
virus off, bro.
Yeah,
it's
but
We're
not for the
all young
I
enough
am
individual.
and
gonna play
healthy
devil's
enough to
advocate. I
fight a virus
understand
off.
though the vaccination don't keep you from catching it or
And it
spreading it.
Nah,
doesn't
it doesn't.
exactly.
It doesn't.
So I
It
do
doesn't.
understand both sides, but it's like it's what the hell is the worst that can happen to you? That's my whole thing is like the shit we eat dead fucking animals, chicken, is that's corpse, that's flesh.
And
We eat dead
secondly, it's
animals, like
not permanent because this is a vaccine that you have to get a
wear
booster
off
shot for in six
exactly.
Yeah,
months. Like it wears off. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not
yeah.
something that you're vaccinated, you're good for life. Go ahead, go about your business.
Mhm.
It's nothing like that. You feel me? Like I don't understand. I really don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand the
I think it's
backlash.
people just
I
find
did
That's what I
at
was
excuses,
just
bro. It's
first.
saying.
just
I don't understand.
That's
it's a
why I was just
trend.
saying. I
People
mean,
find
it's
excuses and people be loopy.
yeah.
It's
That's
the
why I
You know
don't
culture.
who's loopy?
understand.
It's
I don't
culture. It's
understand Kyrie. If your main job is to battle for a championship. That's your main job. That's the main reason why these kids want to go to the NBA. It's to win a championship. That's the ultimate goal. What's the point of playing basketball for the rest of your life and getting paid if you're not competing for a championship? That's the main goal. So my thing is as an athlete, as a person, as a teammate, as a friend, as a brother, you're not getting it for yourself. You're getting it for Kevin Durant. You're getting it for James Harden. You're getting it for Bruce Brown. You're getting it for Steve Nash. You're not getting it for yourself. You're getting it so that you could be on the court with your teammates to compete for a championship.
Hmm.
Because with you, we have a legitimate shot to take out the Milwaukee Bucks. And you see what happened tonight. Kyrie was there, may have been a difference maker for them. They lost by 20 something points. So at the end of the day, when you look at it that way, and you take it from that standpoint, Kyrie, you're hurting your team more than you're helping them. You think that you're helping the people, you're not helping the people because half the people want to see you compete and see you play on the court. They don't want to see you not on the court. They don't want to see you not in the Nets uniform. They want to see you to go out there and perform. So at the end of the day, this is on Kyrie. And I don't care what anybody has to say about it. This is on Kyrie. Kyrie is dumb for this. I don't care how much money you think, oh, I'm good. I could lose the money. It's not about the money. It's about your teammates. It's about the brotherhood. If that's the case, then retire. That's how I feel.
Hmm.
I feel you.
Nah, I feel you. Let's see how you feel about Ben Simmons. Let's see if you feel like I'm gonna start with Ben Simmons. I feel Ben Simmons, bro. He wanted to get traded. He made it known. I'm gonna make it very quick. He wanted to get traded. He made it be. He let it be known. His coach threw him under the bus. Unprofessional. His dickhead teammate Joel Embiid, who want to talk about how he didn't dunk and blah blah blah, but he didn't talk about the 8 turnovers he had that game and shit. Threw him under the bus. It's clearly favoritism with Joel Embiid. I feel Ben Simmons. Like I don't see why he would want to stay there. Why they don't want to trade him. It's not gonna work. So of course he don't want to be there. He just don't want to get fined. He's only there so he don't get fined, like Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, you
He
don't
don't
want
want
to
to be there.
miss. You
It's
don't want to
simple.
lose the
Trade
money.
him,
It's
huh?
a fact. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a fact. He don't want to. Obviously, he don't want to lose his money. Like
Yeah,
he
like
got
trade him.
fined once.
It's
That
simple.
shit hurt his pocket, so he showed up to training camp. He don't want to lose any more money. But it's not. It's a little bit of both sides. Ben Simmons made it clear he don't want to be there. I feel like when a player makes it known that he doesn't want to be there for a team to keep you, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you. A player doesn't want to be there. Like you can't hold him against his will. Like if he says he doesn't want to be there, just get rid of him.
Yeah, but at the same
Trade him.
time, I do understand. Like, if you're not getting a
I
great
understand it.
compensation back, you're
I
not
I
gonna
was
give
gonna
them
get
up
to
if
that,
they don't want to be
and
there.
it's not like Ben. Ben, I'm not gonna say Ben is completely right too, because Ben, it's not like Ben went out there and performed in the playoffs. Like he definitely sold out too. He definitely crumbled in the
Not every
playoffs.
playoff,
Like
bro.
he definitely folded. Like Ben folded in the playoffs. That's
I
a
just
whole.
don't like how they threw everything on Ben Simmons. Like Joel Embiid, he had
Yeah,
8 turnovers, and then Doc Rivers, who's supposed to be emotionally intelligent, and he should know this. You don't throw. Talk about I can't answer that question right now if we can win with him. And you know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
but Doc is the coaching equivalent to Ben. Like
That's what I'm saying. But
Doc
bro,
folds in the
they
playoffs.
lost three once again. A team came back 3-1 and they won. And
Folded
you try to blame
exactly,
you blaming
exactly.
Ben Simmons
Doc
every
folds
game,
again.
bro. Like in your history of you being you, you gonna blame that on Ben Simmons? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I understand you can't just trade your star player when you want to be traded because if you're not getting compensation for him, it's like contractually he has to oblige by that contract.
Well, they did. They were gonna get compensation. They were gonna get good compensation. They just countered with outlandish compensation. Like the Warriors offered, I forgot who the Warriors offered. They offered a couple first, and like
that was real. I seen
Wiggins
that.
and
They said
the
that they didn't
Sixers
know if it was
always
worth it.
countered with something outlandish, like give us Clay or some shit like that. Like they always countered. I think the Rockets wanted Ben, and they countered with some outlandish. And every team that wanted Ben just said forget it because the Sixers demands is crazy. I feel like when a player just
they
wants to
want
go,
four
just
first.
take the best offer and move on. Like don't just our star wants to go, give us a ransom amount. It's not gonna work. That's why they're in the situation.
They say they want a 4 first and 2 seconds and a star player.
Yeah, like you have no leverage. You have no leverage. Once the player says I don't want to be there, you can't demand a ransom from another team. Like your player doesn't want to be there. We're not gonna give you.
Their GM still Elton Brand. That's Elton Brand and them. That's still a GM. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But that's them. Yeah. They gonna learn. They about to suspend the shit out of Ben until they get traded. They gonna learn soon, bro.
But it's an ugly situation. It should have been handled. It should have been handled before training camp. They should have handled it.
They should have just traded him. Take the best offer.
What you said, I know the Warriors saying they didn't know how him and Draymond was going to coexist because they basically played the same position for the most part. But we'll see, man. I said Ben. That's the first team I said the Warriors said he would be fire on that team. But I was thinking about Draymond. I was thinking about how Ben because
I don't know that they would instantly become a better contender than what they are already with Clay on the field because when you look at everything that Draymond can do and the fact that Ben Simmons could do the same thing, I mean it's just defensively it's crazy because the switches.
I mean at the same time offensively is where it's gonna mess up because Draymond and Ben do the same thing. They ball. Draymond is a facilitator.
But the thing is, Draymond is not afraid to shoot the ball. So I'm not mad at
can't shoot.
And Draymond
lately,
yeah. The last like 2 seasons,
but
the
thing is, it doesn't matter. He's not afraid to shoot the ball. I'm not saying he can make it. He's not afraid to shoot the ball.
Position. He's a facilitator. He
controls the ball. But when you look at it from that perspective, and you look at the type of player and the type of person that Draymond is, especially on the court, he's very vocal. He's going to let you know what it is. He's going to be real about it, and if anybody can make Ben Simmons shoot the ball, it'll probably be Draymond.
But Ben Simmons has to be mentally ready. Hold on, my fault, EG. I'm glad you hit that because Ben Simmons, he folded in the playoffs. We already see his mental makeup. Like he's not mentally, you know what I'm saying? He can't.
He's gonna be around. He's gonna be around Curry.
You know what I'm saying? Draymond is in your face, so that might not be good for Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Like a teammate like Draymond, that KD left because of Draymond. Kevin Durant left.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. They had to sit down.
They had to sit down. He didn't. No, he said that it wasn't the fact that him and Draymond got into it. It was the fact that
they both sat down and discussed it in an interview.
All right, Barrett, and pull up the interview because he never said that it was Draymond that made him leave. It was the office. It was the office that did it.
After that moment, I knew I was gone. I remember him saying that.
He said after the moment when they suspended Draymond and didn't let them hash it out because he said he felt like they were
when he didn't let him meet face to face, but
they should have. I know Draymond said it wasn't Draymond. It was the front office. It was where
they kept them separated. I know, but still,
that's what made KD.
Right.
KD loves Draymond.
Right, but I'm saying like that situation. If KD couldn't handle that, if Draymond came at the front office of the team that he's still currently playing for, which surprised me because I didn't expect Draymond to really throw his whole front office under the bus and still be playing for the Warriors. You feel me? But for him to do that and for KD to leave because of that, Ben Simmons is clearly not built for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he can handle that. Because if we're talking like just on the court, like Draymond is really in your face. You
still have
Draymond
I'm sorry to cut you off, but you still have other temperaments and other relationships on that team that keep everything together. You have Kerr, you have Curry, and you have Thompson. All of them could mesh together to help build Ben Simmons' confidence, especially Steve Kerr, who's a total players coach who wants them to shoot whenever they have the opportunity to, gives them the green light, especially Curry. You have the green light, go out there, be yourself. Ben Simmons
Yeah,
going to
Kerr Kerr
the
has to show that
culture,
he can win without a
Bro,
without
but
Steve,
but
without
the
Ben
culture,
Simmons
but
without
the
a
remind me
super
of
culture that
team.
they
I mean, Kerr
the
had a super
culture
team since he.
the
You
state
feel me?
of how
true,
Ben
but the culture
Simmons
that
is the
they
lack of
have
him
would help
shooting.
Ben Simmons.
I don't the way he doesn't even the way he's scared to shoot in a game because he be in LA Fitness lighting it up. But the way he's scared to shoot in a game, that's I feel like there's no coach that can help that. We only seen that with
That's a
Markel
real
Fultz.
It's
We
exactly.
only
not the
seen that with
coach. It's
Markel
not.
Fultz.
It's not. It's not the coach. It's the teammates. Your
Yeah,
teammates.
I
Your
don't, bro.
teammates got to
That's
be the
something
one. Your
inside.
teammates got
No,
to be the one that's lifting you up. I'm telling you,
what I'm
Philadelphia's
saying is
culture
like the only
over
thing we
there.
seen
Every
close to
time
something
he
like
shoots the
this.
ball and they
Right.
all make
And
a
then when
We
you
fucking
only,
face.
surrounding
we
yourself
only,
with
we
somebody
only,
like a
the
Steph
only time
Curry,
we ever seen something like this was with Markel Fultz. Markel Fultz had to go to a whole sports psychiatrist for a while
hmm
before he even got traded and started shooting with the Magic. He still don't
right?
even. I mean, he's still a
But he
bum,
had
but
he had the jits. He had the
there's
jips.
something inside himself. He got to go to a sports psychiatrist and figure that out because he's really terrified. The way they play Ben Simmons, it looked like a safety playing covered five, like backing up. All they do is back up. It's crazy with Ben Simmons. He don't even Ben Simmons is crazy too. He don't even be done. He don't have the mentality, bro. He's not a dog,
And
and
that's what I'm saying.
you
And
can't
another
teach a
thing
dog
is
how to
like
be a dog.
putting him on the Warriors and surrounding him with shooters like Clay and Steph who make every damn three that they shake. And then when you finally get to take the shot, you like, all right, so I gotta make it because they make all their
I
three. You're
don't know,
not
but
pushing that
I
pressure.
still think that Curry and Clay would have been like, nah, bro, keep shooting, keep shooting. Like you
Of
need
course
those
they will,
teammates.
but that don't mean
You
it to
need
help
those
him.
teammates. Oh,
That don't mean it
it
to help
might,
him.
it might, because think about it when we on the court and everything. If I
You
miss
don't
a
think
shot,
Embiid and Tobias
you
Harris
not
and
getting
Doc
down
have
on me
already
like
been saying,
Bro, he's a
keep shooting, keep
I
shooting.
30%
don't know,
shooter.
bro.
If that 30 out of 10 shots, he's making maybe three. If you shooting 10 shots, you only making three. I'm not gonna tell you to keep shooting. Like nigga, stop shooting. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Like if you shooting
Gotta keep shooting, man.
maybe three shots, if you
Yeah,
You
making
never
those
take
maybe
shooting
three,
if
but
you're not a shooter.
but
He's not a shooter.
90% of the shots that you shoot is all confidence. It's all confidence. It's all mental. It's all
but that's
mental.
that. I mean, that's what's lacking. You can't just install that because your little light skinned teammates because they can make everything they tell you to make.
No, 100% of the shots you take is confidence because for you to release the ball, you confident in just shooting. You have to have skill to actually make it, bro.
Yeah,
You
that's a
have to
You
have
fact.
gotta
some
be
sort of
like me,
skill to make the shot.
like me.
All right, moving on. Moving on. What's your finals predictions?
I'm gonna stay the same.
Would you have
Nah, I
Bucks
think I
and
said the Heat.
Lakers?
I said the Heat before. I think I said the Warriors and Heat. But
Mm.
I thought about it. I think the Bucks is repeating, bro.
Mm.
I think the Bucks. I think it's gonna
After
be the
tonight,
Bucks and the Warriors.
after tonight, don't leave your bucks around me. True killers for real.
Hey, yo,
He said, "Don't leave your butts around me." Different.
I said the
yo,
Bucks, the Bucks, the
yo,
Bucks. I said
yo.
don't
That's
leave
what
your.
I heard. That's what I
I
heard. That's
said
why I
don't
said,
leave
hey,
your
Yo,
yo.
bucks
That's
around
why I said,
me because
hey,
they
yo.
don't
That's what
leave.
I
He
suspect
heard.
said,
tonight.
"Don't
That's
leave
what
your
I
butts
heard.
around me." Hey, yo, he did a
Bruh,
dance. He
you're
said,
not gonna catch
"Don't
me.
leave your butts
You're not
around
gonna
me." He
catch
opens it up. That's
me.
different.
Nah, no. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna. What are you doing, Lewis? What are you doing?
I was fighting a scab on my hand. Leave me alone, man.
Our
I got
final
I got
prediction
a
before
scab on my
because it's
hand.
getting too
Yeah, I
wild.
know
It's
what
getting too crazy. It's getting too
now
crazy.
he
Let
said.
me get my prediction before it gets too crazy because he's wilding now. It's that time. Um,
It's
I
bedtime,
got.
man.
I
I
still
feel
got the
frisky.
heat.
Feeling frisky.
I still got the heat in the East. I still
Mm.
got the heat in the East. The Bucks
Of
don't
course, you
scare
got
me
the
just 'cause
heat.
they beat the Nets tonight.
Of
That don't
course, you got
scare
the
me.
heat. Hmm.
I think we play the Bucks tomorrow or something like that. I think we play the Bucks this week. Um, I still got the Heat. I'm putting money on that game. Um, out of the West, I think I said a repeat, right? I think I said a rematch, Lakers and Heat, and I'm still sticking with that. I still got the Lakers and Heat rematch. Nothing's
Mm.
changed.
I got the Wizards and the Rockets.
Good night.
Nah, yo, I got
It's the three me bros. Tune in from when Lewis stops taking drugs. We'll
yeah, nah,
catch you on the
I got the Warriors. I got the. I don't know, man, because Clay is still not healthy. He's still not on the court, and Clay. They need Clay if they want to go to the finals. But Clay is scheduled to return sometime in the next month or two. So I'm gonna stay with with the Warriors, and I like the Bucks and Warriors. Like the Bucks.
I'm gonna tell you something too. I'm my fault, EG. Before you thought a real wild card,
The
because
Knicks.
he's gonna end up on a contender. But whatever contender really just pulls the trigger on getting John Wall,
Look at Leslie's
whichever
face.
whichever contender, whether that be the Bucks, whether that be the Clippers, whether that be the Heat, because those are the three teams. I think that's the team that wins its finals,
It
bro.
just said
I said
somebody. I
John
think it
Wall.
was the Heat. It was the Heat. They just said that it was heat. It was heating up. No pun intended. All right, so let me give me one sleeper team from both y'all.
The
Wait,
Knicks.
wait, for what? What are you talking about?
Oh, John Wall to the Heat.
Oh yeah, it's heating
That was
up.
like that was
Yeah.
like 10 minutes before this episode started.
Yeah,
Wow.
they
Okay.
said that. They said on the national broadcast, the Bucks and Nets game.
I've been tracking that for weeks too. I've been trying. Yo, I'm getting it. Yeah,
Which y'all sleeper
yeah.
team? Let's
John to the Heat.
ended
Dude, you know how I feel about John.
which y'all
The
sleeper
Knicks,
team?
man. The Knicks. You already know the vibes. The
No, I
Knicks
said
are my
Good
sleeper
night.
sleeper
team,
team.
not team that's asleep.
Good
Still.
night again. Good night again. It's been the three of me, bros.
Yo,
Lou has
y'all
Yeah, that
never.
melatonin.
bugging.
That
Y'all
melatonin
bugging,
kicking
man.
in.
Y'all bugging, man. Knicks are my sleeper team, man. I'll stand on that. I'll stand and I'll die on this hill.
I'm
Knicks,
standing.
baby.
I'm gonna fall on my
Knicks
head on
tape.
that. Yeah.
Knicks tape.
You're standing
Next
down the
tape.
tip.
Stop. Pause.
Wait, what's your sleeper team, Troy?
My sleeper.
He said I'll stand out down the tip.
I
What's your
said I
sleeper team?
stand and die on this hill. Yo, bro, you gotta chill. You gotta
My
chill
What's
with
your,
the
sleeper.
yo, Troy,
words
what's your
around.
My
sleeper team?
sleeper
You gotta
isn't really
chill
a
with the
sleeper.
twisting the
My
words around.
sleeper really isn't a sleeper. And I'm gonna tell everybody to go out. Yo, if I'm telling you, forget it. I'm not gonna condone gambling. But anyway, my sleeper team, the
The
Chicago
Bulls.
Bulls.
I knew he was gonna say the Bulls. I knew he was gonna say the Bulls.
That's my sleeper team. I love them boys. I can't. I like the
And if you
Chicago
want
Bulls
to make
last year.
some money, I'm just saying tomorrow night
You know, bro. You
is a
know I'm a
great night
big
to make
Zach
some money
Levine
from
fan,
football.
bro. And then
Who
you
played?
had
Who the Bulls
Lonzo.
play?
They played a very, very lowly Detroit Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to
Yeah,
make
I'm a
some
bro.
money. Bulls is a great money maker
You know
tomorrow.
Zach Levine, my boy. And then you add on Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan. You got Vucevic. Chill. The Bulls is coming. That was my sleeper team. You ruined it. I had no backup sleeper team. That's my sleeper team.
Yeah, that's my sleeper. I ain't have no backup either. That's the sleeper.
You know, ended like that. That's touche.
Episode King say, you already know the vibes. We are back, season 2. Thank everybody for coming out. Follow, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
All that, man. Yo, start dropping some feedback, bro. We're gonna get real interactive this season. We're gonna have a lot of guests and all that.
Oh,
We back.
we're gonna go live too. We're gonna go live.
That's a
We
fact. We
back.
might do that next. We might do that. I ain't gonna put no promises out there.
Yeah, we're gonna do it soon. We're gonna do it real
Whoa.
soon. We're gonna have a live party.
Before we cut it, my fault. Before we cut it, I'm gonna throw a wrench real quick. Let's leave the people with your quick fantasy football pickup of the week, real quick.
This week coming up.
This week coming up. Just throw one out real quick.
But
Your
me, I'm
fantasy football
gonna
pick of
say
the week.
Dearness Johnson.
If you're in a league and you don't want to let people know your pickup, you don't gotta.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Dearness Johnson. I think his name is Dearness Johnson, the running back for the Browns.
Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Chubb out, Kareem Hunt out. You know the Browns is a run predicated team. He gonna put up points regardless. I forgot who they play this week, but he gonna put up points regardless.
Go ahead, Lou. Who's your pickup of
I'm
the
not
week?
mad at that. Pickup of the week would be um Khalil Herbert, running back on the Chicago Bears.
If he's not already scooped.
Yeah, if he's not already picked up, but I would get him. I would if he's available, go grab him.
I hear you. I like that. My pickup, I'm gonna stick with the Browns. I think it's Donovan Peoples Jones. Odell might not be able to play this week.
His
I
name is
like
definitely
that.
People's Jones. I kept saying People's Homes. It's definitely People's Jones.
Yeah.
Okay, and real quick before we go out with the MLB in their championship series, who you guys got going to the World Series?
I
Out of
got
is what is it? LA and
Astros.
Braves and Red Sox.
wait,
Braves and
hold
Red
on,
Sox.
hold on.
LA,
Wait,
Atlanta, and Astros versus
there's Red Sox.
Red Sox.
Red
Yeah,
Sox, yeah.
I got Astros. I got Houston and LA.
Ooh, got some comebacks.
I got Boston and LA. Let's get it.
I think
I told you I got Atlanta and Boston. Atlanta and Boston. I would love for the Dodgers to go. I want the Dodgers to go, but
you know what's funny, bro?
Dodgers just won tonight. Dodgers just
they
won
won
tonight.
tonight. I know.
Yeah.
It's funny with Atlanta.
Ray, I think Boston's up right now. Boston's up
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, the Dodgers won? They wound up winning?
Yeah, the Dodgers won.
And they wound up they was losing after a while and wow. But
No,
Atlanta was
I had them on the ticket. Shout out to the Dodgers.
Bro, Atlanta was trash for so long, and I only know this because of betting. But Atlanta was trash for so long, but they can score. And somehow they turn their season around towards the end, and they, bro, Atlanta
was. You know, as a Mets fan, we know that.
It's crazy because it's whether they lose or not, they're gonna put up points. And they. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, Boston's up right now, 2-1.
2-1.
All right, guys. This is
we out.
Episode 15. Thank you guys again for coming out. We will see you guys next week.
Yes, sir.